Coming to you live from my loft apartment on top of the sun, you have Saturday Night's Misfits. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you're here. We have a great show lined up tonight. We're going to talk about fishing. Yeah, we're going to tell fishing stories. So I don't know. I was trying to get some Bass Pro fishermen in here, but the girls wouldn't let me. Let's see who I got backstage here. I have the one, the only Cheyenne. Hello.
Hello.
And I have Luke.
I'm also one of the girls.
And you're a legend. And we have a special visitor, Brenda, from behind the box or behind the toilet. I'm not sure what her show is.
It's beyond the box, ding dong.
Oh, well, whatever.
I love to get behind a box.
I bet.
And we have a special guest tonight. We have Amanda, also known as Siren. Now, Luke, I got to warn you, she might whoop your ass.
Promise.
Okay, everybody. The chat is open. The phone lines are up. We are also live tonight on yurgsradio.com. If you can't watch us here, you can listen to us. And you can call us if you want. 1-888-88-YERGZ on the phone pad. How are you, ladies?
Wonderful.
Fabulous.
I knew you were going to answer first, Luke. I told Shay before the show that I might need to start worrying because this is the third show in a row where I've had a preacher on it. So I'm going to have to start yelling, praise the Lord, thank you, Jesus, pass the plate. So.
Amen.
Where's my wine?
Wow.
I'll take it in a thimble, just several thimbles.
I'm very laid back though. Like
She's like, nah, here's the whole bottle. It's fine. Just pace yourself.
I thought Jack Daniels was part of taking the Sunday trip, the communion and all that, but I grew up in Tennessee. What do I know? So
That's what they said at my grandmother's funeral. My uncle said the minute they grabbed that goblet, oh, look at that lush. So yeah. And we all thought my mom was crying, and nope, she was hiding her face because she was laughing her butt off.
oh, we have another misfit. It's the wonderful and beautiful Deanna.
Hey, Dina, what's up?
Not much. Trying to get on this thing.
Trying
Trying to get on this thing, you know.
Wait, I only have one leg. Trust me, I try that. It's kind of hard.
Oh my Lord. It's been one of those things.
Oh yeah, I've had a week like that. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My computer keyboard quit working. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, at least you got your name on there this time.
I
not just
did.
some
I
emojis.
used the on-screen keyboard.
I can change it to emojis?
Yes.
Yes, but
use
don't ask us
emojis.
how.
Right.
So I
None
can
of
put
us
an
know how.
eggplant, a peach, another eggplant.
Little raindrops.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm in my health era. It's all about healthy food.
Yep.
There you go.
Banana, banana, banana.
You missed it. You missed it earlier, Luke. Glenn was threatening us with a good time. He was talking about punching us in the face and then, getting us with a belt. And then
How
I
dare
told him to
he?
keep going because he didn't hit the paddle stage yet.
He has
No.
never threatened to come at me with a belt. That is rude and
I
frankly
know.
homophobic. We are still in Pride Month.
Shh.
And the fact that you have not
Hey,
offered to come after me with a belt is homophobic.
Luke,
You've got
I'm not
another day
discriminating. I'm not
Yeah.
discriminating. I was just going after a cripple. That's all. So
Yeah,
run away from
that
me,
was
so-
basically it. Yep, that was
Well,
it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I threatened to hook live electric wires to her wheelchair, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh.
I thought that was going towards somewhere else, but
I would have definitely followed you. I'd have followed you home, Glenn.
Well, no, that might.
I still
be-
might.
I know, right? You want to borrow my wheelchair, Luke?
That might.
I
Be
do. Let's
slightly,
ride together. You know, carpool.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll stand on the back. You roll.
I swear to God, if I hear
Or we
King-
could I could just straddle you and we can be face to face.
oh
Now
yeah,
it's
that'll
electric.
work.
Look, when I first got this thing and I seen the toggle, I was like, I've played Atari. That's going to be easy, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
no.
sure.
I hit every door frame, wall,
Oh
door,
my gosh,
everything when I first got this chair. It was like my house looked like bumper pool.
I'm
Well,
a
if it makes
terrible
you feel
driver.
better, I'm not in a chair and I run into the door frame all the time.
Same here.
Well, okay.
The electric wheelchair could be even better than sitting on the side of the dryer.
Oh,
Okay,
Bree, what did
yeah.
you do? They gave you the electric chair? Oh, what did you do? Oh, you poor thing.
Apparently, I committed some kind of Harry Carey. I don't know.
I think I dated him.
The world may never know.
So, Amanda, you might be afraid of what you get yourself into. So,
I'm good.
I'm normally not here, so you're safe.
yeah, we limit the show usually to one cripple a night. But at BobbyDizzle.com for all the hate mail.
That's right. I use that too. All hate mail goes to
Good for you.
BobbyDizzle.com.
He loves
So,
it.
Amanda, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. I mean, we know about you, but you're awesome, and so tell us about yourself.
I'm a retired professional wrestler, now a licensed optician and ordained minister. Yeah, that's in a nutshell. I live in Kentucky on the Kentucky River, way out in the middle of nowhere.
And she
I
kicks
probably have
ass.
Sasquatch wandering around the farm right now somewhere.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Wendell, you missed the show. She was on the Paranormal Guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I warned them if they got out of line, you were gonna pile drive them or headbutt them or something.
Oh.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You know, by the end of this show, Glenn, she'll probably either marry you and me or marry you and Luke.
Hold on, let me stretch. I gotta stretch first.
No,
Yes,
no.
right.
Girls are getting together here. We're just gonna fever for ourselves.
I've learned over 56 years of my life that eventually all women hate me, so it's just a matter of time. So it's all.
It only
good.
took me 30 years to find that out for me.
I don't hate you.
Luke.
No, you're just indifferent to me.
Hate's a strong word. Maybe loathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't.
Worse than hate.
I don't hate you, and
Shot at once or twice.
I'm not even gonna die. I would give you too much pleasure of me being gone, so you're stuck with me.
No, you have to stick around. We need the wheelie jokes.
That's
And,
right.
then, and you would just haunt me anyhow. So
I would.
Oh,
I would haunt
she
you.
would. She
We
would.
need
I would.
more things to attach onto your leg for more stories to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, right?
do they make like a machine gun thing
that
that you
was
can
cool.
put on it? Like,
No,
They
maybe-
do. There's that movie,
Meryl Streep.
Grindhouse. There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
machine
We're
gun.
That's
gonna-
what,
Have you-
that's what I was
like-
thinking. Yes.
We're gonna
Yeah.
put the machine gun where the other leg would go.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen my actual prosthetic?
No.
Oh my
No.
God, it's beautiful.
Oh,
What
Or
color is
grand.
that?
It's
Wow.
black. It's like, you know, the finish that they put on cars.
Mhm.
It's black and it's got like these designs in it.
Is
It's
it lacquer?
beautiful.
Black lacquer?
It's not lacquer.
that?
It's
You have a racing leg?
Lacquer.
You
I
know
hardly
what?
know her.
it should be.
I loved the guy on Tiger King that had the prosthetic leg. It had like tattoos
Yes.
pre-done on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Love
don't.
Tiger King.
You know, I
too.
didn't pre-tattoo that one, but the the first one had Jack Skeleton on it on the top,
Oh,
but the
Ooh.
second one they made it's beautiful. So I tried to put it on the other day, and I found out that the graft that they had put in that leg before I lost it,
uh-huh.
it has come up through the muscle. So
Oh,
I can't put the
no.
leg on right now until it goes back in there. And
Yeah.
it really upsets me because they did $4,000 for this leg, and
It's my
it's
taxpaying
absolutely
dollars.
beautiful. It's
Can you
not your
not get
tax money dollars, it's mine.
can you not get like a rubber
Put a condom on it. Yeah.
thing in
No.
there?
Hey,
It has one that goes
Oh,
over the stump before I put it in there.
yeah, yeah.
But what I
Not
have to
sure we can
do,
say that on FM. So
I can't say stump.
You could say rubber. A rubber stump. A rubber
Oh,
stump.
I
in
have, you know
reference
what?
to the
Okay,
leg.
I'll tell you, I call it Nugget. It has a name.
Yeah.
It's had a
What?
name since, yes, its name is Nugget.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to have Jack Skeleton's face tattooed on it because the scar on the bottom looks like a
Yeah.
smiley face. And
Oh.
I so was going to do that. And then I thought, do I really want to put myself through that much pain? Nah.
Yeah.
I wasn't up for it. I was like, never
Yeah,
mind, forget it.
I'd do something
Yeah.
stupid like the one that I think the person has it like on their toe or on their finger that got amputated where it's got like the scissor lines.
Oh yeah.
I just had an outline done last night on like the back of my knee, and I think that's
Ooh.
the worst spot so far to get a
Oh
tattoo.
gosh. I
Yep.
bet that would be so tender.
It's
Oh
that-
my goodness.
It's that
It
thin
was-
skin.
That was
Yeah.
just
skin.
outline too. When they go to actually
Oh
shade it,
man.
it's really going to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It better be gorgeous for that.
Yeah.
right?
It's a horse-drawn hearse.
Ooh.
Oh wow. I bet that's gonna be beautiful though.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have to share it.
Yeah.
We
I'll
want to
tell you.
see the back of your kneecaps. Adam.
Yes.
Here, let me
Yes,
see it
Katie.
on here. It's still sore. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I like
that's
it.
pretty.
It's
This feels familiar.
Yeah.
Did you say it feels familiar?
Yeah, watching somebody bent over on
Yeah,
my
just
screen.
a
Right?
little bit, just a little bit higher. Just a little bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Those are
I
pretty.
love the
God.
tang.
and this
my
is how I'm gonna get
God.
views.
Can you bend over a little bit more?
Just a little bit more. A little bit. Can't. I'm
Hey,
sorry, I can't.
she is an ordained minister, not in these good Christian neighborhoods. Okay?
Look, if the girl wants to feel
What would
cheeky,
you-
let her.
What would Jesus do, Luke?
Jesus
would
will
say
watch that.
He would appreciate a good behind.
I'm gonna
He can say, I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Yep.
did that.
I
Yeah.
did that. No, I did that. Not I'd hit that.
Well, it might be a little bit of both.
Sorry, wrong
Yeah,
church.
Jesus would say, I would nail that.
Oh no, Luke.
No, no, no,
Just
he
like
wouldn't.
it,
He
you know,
wouldn't say
I
that.
did that, but I
Too
did
far?
that.
So I'm gonna task Cheyenne with making Misfits Hooters outfits for you also. Luke, I'll have her make one for you
Hey,
too.
I've already got some made up.
That'll work. That'll work.
Oh my gosh.
Just big old kitties
Oh my
on
gosh.
the titties.
Welcome to Hooters. I'm Jessica. Can I get you some ranch with your buffalo wings?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
hold on, it's down here. Oh,
Did you
God.
say your name's
Excuse me.
Jessica?
Let me get it. No, it's
Chestica?
Chestica.
That's what I
Chestica.
said, Jessica.
No, I said
Jessica.
Jessica, but when you
Yeah.
said Chestica, that was really
Yeah.
cute, and I was like, I'm stealing that.
Oh, okay. Fine. I said it, and you said, "No, I'm Chestica." Okay, so
I'll
you
have an
just sit-
OnlyFans link by the end of the
You
night.
sit back at me.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
It's gonna
Don't
have an
steal my
only.
shit right out of my mouth. Oh, excuse me.
I know, right?
Dang it, I don't have a button.
What's in your
Sorry,
mouth?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. My chit. C-H-I-T. Chit.
You're who?
What in the chitlins?
Don't make me wash your mouth out with cheap vodka, okay?
No, it's too late now. Damn it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
Glenn.
Listen, I come on this show because it is a good, clean family show.
You know, like
And I
chit chat.
expect you
Like we're
to
chit
keep
chatting
it
back
that
and
way.
forth. Did I save it? No.
No.
This show is rated R.
Darn it.
Don't worry, my
Rated
executive
R for
producer
really
will handle it.
awesome.
You can have it. You can use it. I'll come up with another one.
Okay,
Yeah, I was gonna
great.
say now I gotta like think of a.
Hooters name?
I'm Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany.
Tiffany.
I know it'll be.
Beautiful.
I like
Oh.
it.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Glenn, what would your Hooter girl's name be?
Richard Rigid. Just call me Dick. So.
Oh no, that's not a girl's name. You have to
Not a
come
girl's
up with
name.
a name.
Girl.
But you've gotta have
No.
a Hooters girl name.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to think about this because I thought about the Richard Rigid for way too long. So
What about Boo Brenda?
Hi, I'm Boo.
Boo
Mine-
Brenda.
Mine's Holly
Boo
Hop.
Brenda.
Holly Hop.
She
Holly
likes to hop.
Holly Hop.
I'm Boobles. Nice to meet you.
Boobles.
Boobles.
I have a very boobly personality.
Holly Hop.
Everyone loves blowing boobles.
I know.
Boobles.
All right, Amanda, you need your Hooters girl name.
I would have to be one of my favorite drag queens I ever saw was Helena Handbasket.
I love that.
I love it.
Okay, so then we will change it to a hell of a handful.
There we go.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
Good God, Wendell.
I'm not sure where Wendy's going with that.
He comes up with some awful stuff. I'm telling you.
Excuse
He's
you.
a dirty old man. He's worse than Glenn.
I am a good Christian lady, thank you.
I'm not from Alabama. Because that's true. Not from
Glenn,
Alabama.
Welcome to Hooters.
Glenn,
I'm
if you like the
Tiffany.
name Dick, you could always be Anita Dick.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That could be your Hooters girl name.
Can I be a girl named
ma-
that in real
we will-
life? So,
we will just make our own Hooters franchise where all of
Yeah.
the girls have like sexual drag names.
Are we gonna actually serve food?
No.
Maybe
No,
well,
we're gonna
fry-
serve
that
looks,
just-
honey.
We just have
Oh.
we just have cheese fries. Here's your
Yeah.
bag of half-eaten Lay's potato chips.
Yep.
That's what we had in the bag.
Yeah, we'll
But
just
we serve
serve,
titties and cheese
bag-
fries.
bag chips.
Yeah.
All the chips will have a bite out of them. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? You bite it and put it back and sell it.
I licked
And
all
some
of those.
hand-dipped milkshakes.
Okay.
Oh,
Fresh
Next
and
department.
oh, my boob got in that one. Oh, sorry.
apparently, this is Wendell's name. Peanut butter, rich and creamy. He's easy to spread. I'm not,
Wendell, I'm a little concerned about you right about now.
Oh, Lord.
Wendell's the mountain man. That's what he
Easy to
is.
spread. He's just like an STD.
We'll just call him Venereal.
oh,
Ariel.
Ooh.
Ariel.
Yeah. We call him B for short.
Gonora.
it's
Gwen's name
horrible,
could
but
be
I love it.
Gonora.
Gonor-
Nora.
Gonora,
Oh,
Gonora.
oh.
You know.
Oh no! Apparently, Dina, your peanut
No. Negative. Excuse me.
PB and BJ.
I don't get around like that, Wendell.
I know, right?
I was
Cool.
watching this Netflix show the other night, and this lady named her daughter Bimini after Bimini Beach because it was their favorite beach.
I was like
Mhm.
Bimini
And I
Bon
was like-
Boulash.
Yeah, and I was like, isn't that weird to name your kids after places you loved? Like, what if I did that? I'd be like, have a good day at school, tequila bar. Get on the bus.
God.
I just know my kids' school is gonna call me and they're gonna be like, sir, we need to talk to you about your daughter, free
Yeah.
clinic. And I'm gonna be like, no. It's pronounced free clinique. Okay, get it right.
Yes, free clinic.
You're gonna offend her.
Right.
Apparently, Wendell
Wendell's
is
one
Asian.
hung low.
Wendell's Asian.
One hung low.
He could get a prosthetic. So I'm just saying.
What happened with the other one? Is it still up in there? Or?
They just
It's like
push
it's
it
like
to the
making
side. And looks like
He
a
lost-
snake with two heads.
he lost
Oh,
me
Lord.
in a bar fight in Alabama once. No?
Oh goodness.
Makes me think of that
Yeah.
episode of Friends where Joey throws her wooden leg in the fire. He thought it was wood.
Yeah.
The leg was wood.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude,
That was so funny.
really?
I love that show. That's
Here's your
crazy.
invoice for $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
right? Was
It
it
wouldn't
just like
burn,
one
it
of
would
them
melt.
wooden peg ones? I mean,
Probably.
It was just a peg leg.
okay.
That's why they called her IHOP.
Yep. Mine has got this like mechanical knee, and
Mhm.
I have to push it to bend the toes to release the knee.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That sounds
It's
very.
and you have to control it with the muscle
Did you say
on the
sounds
top
dirty?
of my
Very
You have to-
complicated.
yes,
I
you
think
have to
I'll just
control
go
it
for the.
with the
I'll
top
just
of
go
your
with the
muscle.
peg leg.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, if I
Yeah.
was below the knee, that would have been just perfect. But above the knee doesn't
Yeah.
work that way.
Now I
Oh.
want
Can you just stick that crutch in here? And it's like, yeah.
No, I want to see you pull a Real Housewives moment of the only thing fake on me.
Is this?
Yeah.
See, now I couldn't look. I'm one of the I'm one of those girls that guys will find in a bar. And when we get home,
Yeah,
my
that's
teeth,
true.
my teeth will come out, my leg will come off. I've got a plastic cheekbone. Dude, you don't know who in the hell you're taking.
Hold on,
You don't know
let
who
me
you're
take
taking
out my
home.
prosthetic
Yeah.
eye. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
You
next
can
No.
take them
because
home with you?
I still can't see out of my right eye.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, that's all I need. A right eye. Pop it out, pop off my leg, take out
There-
my teeth. I'm just gonna shave my head and wear a wig.
Yep. That's all you need now.
You look
So,
like me.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, if this was like back in like early, or maybe I would say like late 1800s, you would be perfect for
Right.
side gig
Yeah.
at the freak show.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's true.
See
Well,
that?
Well, I want to. We are talking about being catfish, and Brenda, I have a catfish story about you. Because
Oh God.
When I first started in this podcast adventure, I was with a different person, and he was on the hunt for ladies at the time, and he said he
Oh.
found this great one in Texas, and she had this hot voice and all this nice stuff about you. And then he said he saw you, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute. He says, yeah, it wasn't what she told me. I was like, oh, so yeah, I was
Oh,
catfished about
really?
you. Yeah. Then he said you were a nice person, and I knew it was all a bunch of crap. So
You know what? But you wouldn't have me any other way. You know this.
Of course.
Siren, I don't mean to alarm you, but there's a very large dog about to attack you.
Hey, it's okay. I got attacked on the show one time by my cat. I was bleeding all over the place. She attacked, I mean, straight up attacked me, cut my arm open. I was bleeding.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh
ah.
my gosh.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Where was
And it
Putin when you
didn't-
needed him?
I didn't get an extra
Let me
view.
hear ya.
Probably under the wheelchair.
Could have been.
I
When I
was-
could have
so
been him.
now
Yeah,
I've got to ask: was it Putin you were trying to save from the snake?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. I was
Yeah.
just in the bathroom making a Putin. That's crazy.
He's about as big as a little.
Yeah, he
Something.
is.
Yeah,
It's
so-
funny. He'll go potty and Jack will be like, oh, look, he did a little Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so cute.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
So Amanda, you don't know the story. We'll just nutshell it. But Brenda lives in Texas, and apparently it's common for rattlesnakes to hang out in your front yard and attack your chihuahua that's the size of a Hershey's Kiss. And so when you see this huge python coming towards your dog, the first thing you do in a
Python.
wheelchair is put your one good leg between it and the Hershey's Kiss.
Well,
Now,
what else do you put there?
she could have run the damn thing over. So
It
If
wasn't
we
gonna
saw that
happen
here in
fast enough.
Kentucky, we would grab our shotgun.
so
Yeah.
well,
Well,
the
so
story
the
gets
even better,
better.
the even better part of it was that
Yes.
because we were all like, you chop that sucker's head off
Yeah.
before it gets
Yeah.
in the ambulance.
Yeah.
Nope. Didn't
No.
work that way. Didn't work that way.
No,
Put a freaking
not one
garbage
bit.
bag around it.
Yes, they did. And let me know if it comes off while it's in there. Okay. Sure, I will.
Trust me, you're safe on this ambulance.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was stuck.
I would feel like they would want to remove the fangs as quick as possible
couldn't.
to.
They couldn't.
like, it was
You're kidding,
right?
It went in and out and was
like a
kinda
fish
stuck.
hook.
Oh my god.
Was kind of stuck up against the bone and in the skin.
Oh,
I said, all right, you keep
oh,
your
my leg is
over
hurting
here,
now.
Yeah.
pull the
I mean, at
snake
least I
out,
have
I'm
a
just
leg,
gonna...
That sounds
Yeah.
like it hurts.
You know, they could have turned around and just hung it out the door of the ambulance.
Drag it
Yeah,
on
so
the
gravity
ground.
took care of it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit you strategically here so that I can then close the snake in the ambulance
Kill it.
door.
Right, right.
Kill it.
Oh,
Kill it to the back of the head. Something. Kill it.
yeah. I don't know why.
It
they did
actually-
That's crazy.
It calmed down once it was in the bag. It was like relaxed. It
Well,
was
yeah,
like
it's not like it
you
was
know.
in its hole.
All right, you
Yeah.
can
I love being in
relax
Just
off of my
suck it.
leg.
I'm like, of all people, I had to get the retarded snake that
Yeah.
doesn't know how to do this.
Yeah.
And
Apparently,
then I had to end up marrying him.
yes. I did marry one of those ones.
So, what was the first thing the doctor said? I mean, that's not every day.
How's your
that yeah.
Yeah. Are you
Yes,
breathing
they get a
okay?
live snake.
She's never had any complaints.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the same thing that happens when every woman goes to the doctor. He just said, "Well, do you think you might be pregnant?"
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did he ask him why they brought it in live?
Can you pee in a
Well,
cup?
Because of the situation that it was in.
I know, but did he
So,
say, why didn't
what
you
they-
cut its head off?
Hey, you know,
Look at him
did,
like, what are you bringing me a live snake for?
did it cross you guys' mind to maybe, like, you know, find a small hatchet and hack the rest of it off before
Yeah.
you got here?
Well,
Do you
they
not
did
have
it
a
there.
pocket knife?
And then they had to clip the fangs,
Oh,
the end of them, to pull everything out.
yeah. I bet that hurt.
Did they
So-
kill the snake?
Son of a gun.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
They let it loose in the ICU.
Yeah.
Maybe they
It's
took it out
not-
back and threw it in the dumpster. I don't know.
It's still,
Not our
it's still
problem
running
now.
around the ER.
I mean, what do they do with its body afterwards?
How did they
Throw it in the
kill it?
garbage,
Did they
put it back
inject
in the trash
something in it?
bag.
Yeah.
No,
Throw it in the garbage.
they cut it. They cut it.
They went down to the kitchen, got a nice sized saucepan, and
Mm.
just started.
Rattlesnake for dinner.
So, but ERs don't have knives or hatchets. That they got like scalpels.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what
but
they used. That's
Like in a
what they
surgery room, they have like saws and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they just used a It was stuck.
no.
It wasn't going in after anybody else.
Now, Glenn, you know
Out back.
some people carry the knives.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm clear.
I'd be
But
the
ERs,
I'd be the
Right.
one with the snake in my leg, reaching for the knife in my purse, going, "All right,
Yeah.
let's get us there."
Yes.
Hey, I
Exactly.
could have. Why didn't you shoot it? Well, because I might have missed and got my foot.
Or your dog. Or your foot. Or your foot.
We're saving Putin at all costs.
That's right. That's right. I'm moving to Russia.
Hey, I told you he was down there planning his beach vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so do you have any side effects still from the antivenom? I mean, are
No,
you still-
actually, it took about a week.
You're not
for-
twitchy anymore.
No, I'm not. That was amazing. So, Amanda, this is what I saved. Oh, hang on. Let me see.
Oh.
There's May.
He's so cute.
Say hello.
He looks
He's like,
a cat.
Put me back to bed, he said.
What a precious baby.
He is a
Yeah.
little precious boy.
He's a doll. And it's funny because when he's home, he acts like a normal chihuahua. Bark, 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 bark. But when I take him, he goes shopping with me. He goes out to eat. I have this metal grade on the bottom that I put my foot on, and I fold a blanket and put it there. He rides on it, doesn't get off, sits right there, stands up when we're moving like he's driving. Kind of reminds
Like a
me
magic
of
carpet?
What? Yeah, what was that?
I
Aladdin?
give you the world.
Yes.
Shining, shimmering dog trees.
Tell me, Putin.
So yeah,
You watched the
that's
debate. Anybody else watch the debate or just me and Glenn?
I watched it.
I watched it.
I was mad. I was so mad.
I was trying to figure out where it was because I was gonna call the old folks home.
Oh Lord.
So,
Oh,
Amanda, I'd love to know more about you. Tell me how you got into wrestling.
My mental fitness.
I couldn't go to college, so that was my fallback plan.
Good deal.
Go wrestle.
Did you
Yeah.
know people in the wrestling world?
I had been going to shows for a while, and when I found out I couldn't go to college, they came out like the next Sunday and they were like, "Do you want to be a wrestler? Call the hotline." So I called the hotline and went to wrestling school.
Wow.
There's
What
a hotline.
attracted you to it?
I had watched wrestling for a couple of years and had been going to the local show. So I loved wrestling. And it's like, well, what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
So it was an opportunity to travel and have fun. And yeah.
Can't go
Luke.
to college, so I'm gonna kick some
That's
ass.
amazing.
Yeah.
Luke,
Not.
there's a hotline to go wrestle.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, sign me up.
Right?
With all the other muscular men, and sounds wonderful.
With their beautiful oiled chests and
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
I
for
just
some
pictured
reason,
one of
I'm
Luke's
thinking
favorite
Luke in
takedowns.
tights. So,
Luke and Tykes.
You know, this does remind me that I had a question that I pre-wrote for you, Amanda. So last night I went down to Kentucky and I went to a drag show. And the drag queens there, just some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. And
Yes.
a lot of them are trans and they have like breast implants and
Yes.
they were in these skimpy little stripper outfits. And I mean, just these gigantic knockers, and they were being so sexual and so just performing. And I sat there in this crowded bar filled with gay men. And I said, do you know what's weird to me? I turned to my best friend and I looked at him and I said, we're here as gay men in this bar watching these sexy women strip their clothes off. And all the straight men are at home watching oiled up dudes jump on each other. Why is this so flipped? And it made me think about wrestling, and you know, there's really a drag element to wrestling, right? There's these shiny outfits, there's acting, it's dramatic, it's
not
you know,
drag.
it's very flair. It very is drag, and it's very flair. So
Yeah.
my
It's
question
entertainment.
is, why do you think that an art form like wrestling attracts so many masculine flyover state men?
I'm not sure, but myself, I've done drag as well. I was a drag king and did Axl Rose, Guns N'
Oh,
Roses. I
awesome.
had the long hair, so I would do the bandana around my head and do the little Axl Rose shuffle,
I love
Mhm.
it.
So I think wrestling is performing,
proof
drag
or
is
it didn't
performing. So I'm a performer.
Yeah.
I love to be in front of an audience, and both of those things are combined. It's all
Yeah.
performing. So I
Right.
think
I love that.
Yeah.
so Luke, are you going to sign up to wrestle?
Oh, honey, I do that on a nightly basis.
Oh God.
You should
So where
see me
did
at the
you
gay
go
bars.
to the show, Luke? Were you in
Play?
Lexington?
No, it's in
Louisville?
Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
dance bar called Play.
Yeah.
And
That's-
they have Play is known for being one of the launching pads for a lot of the RuPaul's Drag Race girls. It's like the
It-
best of the best go there to perform,
Yes.
and they are
Yeah.
just stunning. I mean, the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
It's Jade Jolie's bar.
Yes, J. Joe Lee's bar, correct?
My friend from middle school who started out as Piper Towel, then moved to Louisville. Then
Awesome name.
Piper Towel.
So
I can't.
So his name started off as Piper, but when he started in Huntington at the bar, whoever was introducing him was like, "No, you've got to have a last name. You've got to have like a last name to go with it." So introduced him as Piper Towel, And he did this, the
Wonderful.
best bit of before he moved on to the next step and moved to Louisville, where he was in like this, it looked like a pink bathing suit with the hair wrapped around the it was crazy tall, but then just ripped a paper towel off of it and was just like, because he had a giant, it was
I
a
love
giant
that.
paper towel.
That's funny.
But he then went to do, so he is now known as Alistair Jolie. So he is, Jade is
Jade's
his,
daughter.
Mhm.
Okay, very cool.
He's a goofy little bitch.
Aw. Yeah, I went to see last night the winner of season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Her name is Willow Pill. She was headlining, and I love Willow Pill. I'm a huge fan.
Yes.
So I got to meet her and get my picture with her, and it was the best. So
She was great.
she's amazing. She's one of my favorite winners.
I really wished that, though later on Sasha Colby was quite the deserving winner, but I was slightly disappointed that Anitra didn't win.
I love Anitra, but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, how are you not going to crown Sasha Colby? I could see on episode 3 that they were carving her name into the crown. Like, sorry we went off this drag tangent, but I kept thinking last night about how wrestling was so similar to drag shows, because it's just so similar, and like both things attract very separate demographics of people, and that's so funny to me because it's just entertainment. But it was just funny because me and a bunch of other gay guys were in the front row, and this girl, I mean, she was in practically pasties with double D's in our face, and we're hollering, handing her dollar bills, and I'm like, this feels so backwards and weird that we're here. It's just
Slam her
weird.
through the table.
Yeah, we were like, yeah. It was so
I've actually
weird.
had a lot of gay friends who like wrestling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I like it
Yeah.
for different reasons, but yeah.
Right? Maybe that's why they liked it.
That's the reason why I liked it.
Mm,
I
for
go
Just like-
shopping. I can go shopping with Luke in the mall. We'd both be after the same butt. Ooh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh
look at that.
yes. Yes, we would. For sure. Although you might have an advantage on me because you probably go a little faster.
Well,
That
no,
motor.
No,
I could-
you're
I
gonna
could
hop
take
on
him
the back
down.
and be like, "Go, Brenda, go, go!"
I can take him down
Charge!
for you. I'll just put that metal thing down and hit him in the ankles as I'm going, oh, sorry. And he'll
Oh,
be on the
he fell
ground.
right in my lap.
Oh no,
no.
sir, you need CPR. He's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm fine. I'm like, no, you need
No,
CPR.
mouth
Lay
to
down.
mouth.
Lay
I have a
back.
broken hand. I have a broken ankle. Good, he's wounded.
So
You'll have to
Amanda,
be
how
able to
did?
stand on the back of your chair for Luke to ride on and just hold
Yeah.
on.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chariot.
Amanda, how did you get into optometry? Like, how did that happen?
So after wrestling, I was a stay-at-home mom for 8 years, and my husband at the time found out he was type 1 diabetic, and he said, "Okay, time for you to go to work now, and I'm going to stay home."
Mm. Yeah.
So I was like, "You're diabetic. You're not dying."
Right.
Yeah, right?
So I went out and found a career I loved. I started out like pre-testing patients for their eye exams. And then they were like, okay, so after their exam, you're going to start taking them in and getting them set up to start looking for glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So once I started doing that, I was like, I really love the frames and the style part of it and the fashion and everything. So I was like, I want to move into there. So I had to fight, and I fought, and they finally let me go in there like for part of the day. Well, then they didn't want me to become licensed and move on with my career. So I left and I went to another place where they would let me work, because you have to do a 2-year apprenticeship and then pass 3 tests to become licensed in the state of Kentucky.
Wow.
So I went and worked for another company, and they actually gave me time off work, paid time off, to go sit in the back and study for these tests, and then pay for me to take the test.
Well, those are people that know. They know when they've got somebody good. They're like, no,
Yeah.
we're gonna
For sure.
pay you to.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Well, I had to work weekends there. So once I took the test and became licensed, I left there
Mhm.
and went to another place that paid even more because we got paid commission. I was still having to
Oh.
work Saturdays. So I worked there for a year and then found an opportunity at the University of Kentucky, and they wanted to reopen their optical shop. So I went and worked at UK and opened 2 optical shops for UK.
Oh, that's good.
Cool.
Wow.
Did you get an office cat that shows the kids how to wear glasses?
Oh, I wish that would have been so cool.
Yeah.
I love that cat.
But
That's
they were like,
amazing.
they said, we have all these great opportunities, so we're not going to pay you as much. We're going to
Aw.
give you great benefits.
Yeah, screw you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I opened the optical shops and then reached out to my friend at Essilor Luxottica. So they're out of Italy, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
get to work from home. So I don't have
Oh.
that 45-minute drive all the way into Lexington.
Yeah.
And I can just work from home.
Which
And
is rough some days.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. So I just talk on my headset. Like I have a headset, but I wear it all week. So
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I talk
Yeah.
to other opticians about lens options, what they can and can't get, and things like that. So I love it.
Well,
I love working
so
from home
why did you leave? Why did you leave wrestling?
because I got pregnant.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good
yeah, that would
reason.
make sense. But I mean, how cool to be though to have a wrestler up there, like full 9-month belly, like just
Right.
going
I
off.
was
Like,
gonna say, then she's
Just
Hold the
jumping
phone, I'm in
with the
labor.
belly like,
Yeah.
no,
Is that
see,
right?
that's when she would head down my way to be around for Rough and Rowdy, where there are women that will go around in bikinis and hold the signs who are 9 months pregnant.
Oh my
wow.
Is there a fee to get in this place? Can you give me directions?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
I follow this group of people on TikTok. They have, I don't know the correct word, so if I say the wrong word, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody. But they
You're
have
fine.
little people wrestling.
Yes,
There's
little
like a
people.
whole,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they have
God.
like a whole,
Oh,
and
God.
I am obsessed with their TikTok.
Oh,
They're
Yes.
all
God.
so funny. They're so kind. They're
Is
so not
Pinky
like
on
I
God.
love them. Yes.
Oh, God.
Pinky, yeah, I'm friends with
Yeah.
Pinky.
I
Oh,
love.
God.
I just
wow.
Shut
love
up,
them.
Glenn. Shut up,
Yeah.
Glenn.
Glenn
Shut up,
will
Glenn.
talk
On
with
my
you.
I think
show.
they're so
I
cool.
need them on
We
my
need-
show.
We need Pinky.
Pinky
Yeah,
and Psycho
they're
on the
so
show.
cool.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just their
They're in
TikToks
Gatlinburg,
are so cool and they're so nice and I love them.
They are younger. They have a little girl.
I'll
aren't
have to
they
see
in-
if I can find it, but there's a great bit from Rough and Rowdy of this lady who, I mean, she comes in, she is wearing jeans and a wife beater and the most god awful shoes, and she looks like she just came off like a month meth bender.
Oh
But
wow.
Gretchen
she
Wilson?
beats
Hey.
she hands
Gretchen
that
don't look
girl
that
her
bad.
butt, and I was like, nah, it's because that girl has been out there since she was like 10 fighting like that.
Probably so. You're probably right.
Uh,
Are they in Gatlinburg sometimes or Pigeon Forge?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll have to talk off the air, right? I need
Yeah.
them on the show. So, and I'm gonna have Brenda as my co-host.
No.
She's scared of little people.
I have a phobia.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
God. Yes.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I've always been attracted to those types of people because all of them have such a great understanding of life and such a good sense of humor and
Mhm.
they're just really positive souls and I just
They're-
love
There's
I
I
love
don't know.
them.
I've met some really mean ones.
God,
they
probably because you've
encounters-
been mean as
Try it
hell to
again.
them.
That's an angry elf.
Probably because
goodness.
you've been mean to them, Brittany. You probably right.
No,
probably.
You were
She was-
ramming him,
yeah,
you were
she
ramming
was
him in the back of the knee with your wheelchair.
She was rolling by him. She's like, midgets.
Yeah,
She's like, why are you so mean to me?
she's screamed in their faces and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's only because
That's
they touched
Is that why you
me.
get that's why you get coal for Christmas? All the elves of the North Pole heard and they got mad.
Yeah.
I'm so
So they give you
scared.
coal.
Let me tell
There's-
you.
There's
Well,
a
the
little
reason-
dude who's a comedian, and he is the freaking best.
Yes.
I love him.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I love him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen him as well.
Yeah. Brenda was just afraid after one of them wanted to touch her nub, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well.
He just thought he found a new job as her leg.
Yeah.
You know what though? Here it is.
He was just trying to help, Brenda.
It's amazing
Just
because
put one
yes,
butt cheek
I
on his
have
shoulder.
been
Yeah.
afraid of them for a very long time. And now I have become something I'm afraid of because I'm only like 3 foot tall. Standing on my nub.
He's short.
Listen, this
You need
dog
to
heard
face
that
your
you're
fears.
like this dog heard that you're against these little people, and he's like, "Oh, she wants to fight." He's like ready to go. He's defending them.
This
Like,
is
you
how
He's
I.
like, you don't talk about Pinky like that.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a lap dog, so he thinks he's
Yes.
Yeah.
as he thinks
He
he's as
said,
big
"He
as
said, Mom,
Goose.
I heard that
So
girl's talking crap.
sweet.
You want me to go? I'll get her.
Look,
I'll
look,
get her."
look. I'm making my debut.
That's right.
He's
What's his
beautiful.
name?
Thank you, Petey.
Aw,
Petey.
I thought he looked like
Aw,
Petey.
hi, Petey.
Little rascal.
Petey.
Oh,
Can you say hi?
he's such a baby.
Oh, look. Luke has a baby too.
Oh, what's your baby? Where is
Very
it?
good.
What am I? Her.
Oh.
Her.
Oh,
Oh.
she's pretty too.
It's Valentina.
It's,
That's
it's,
me off the camera.
it's dog's day in the neighborhood.
Oh, she's sweet.
Where's yours,
Bring your
Glenn?
dog to work day.
For your dog work
Oh.
day.
Sweet.
Hellhound abandoned me for treats downstairs. Plus, it's hotter than hell up here. So she's like, I'm out.
Oh,
Useless.
yeah. It's that whole dog treat stomach thing.
Cat was
They can't
sleeping right
resist.
there.
Yeah, Buns is over
She's-
there snubbing me because I haven't been home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
she's
his name is
spoiled.
what?
I
His
said
name is
she's-
what?
Buns. That's her
Buns.
cat. Her rabbit.
Her Buns.
Yeah, because she's got a big ass.
We are on the radio. You cannot say Buns. No, I'm just kidding.
Turn up
Oh,
the rate. Oh,
baby.
oh.
Buns, baby. Move
Yeah,
your
she's-
buns, baby.
She's got her back to me. She's mad because I've been gone.
Oh, there we go.
Rabbits
No.
do have big butts.
No, she's got a badonkadonk.
Yeah.
Prison.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You have a donkey dunk?
That and because I love to chew on the carrots.
Oh my goodness.
Brenda just
You-
takes her teeth out.
You breathe, yeah. Do you breathe through
Lucky.
your ears? Do you breathe through your ears?
I do. That's why I'm suffocating right now.
I know, right? It's a really good technique to learn.
In through the nose, out through the ears.
I breathe through
Yes.
all of my orifices.
Oh Lord.
That's kind of scary now.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
scary thought. Hang on.
Yeah, we went just a little too far with that, Luke. So
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
got
I'm
a
just saying I can
picture
blow
of-
bubbles in more than one way.
I was gonna say I just got a mental picture of bubble gum being blown out of your behind. Blowing a bubble.
You saw my
See,
thing.
the
You saw my
bubble butt?
video.
As long as it doesn't stink when it pops, we're all right.
No, it smells like roses.
Oh,
no.
Lord.
That's been his most trending TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I felt bad for thinking of you in tights. Now she's thinking of you with bubble gum. Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord.
That's a
You
new,
felt bad for thinking of me in tights?
Yeah.
That's-
Don't feel bad. So many people think of me in tights all the time. I'm like, welcome to the world.
He just gave a new meaning to Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, I changed the meaning when I say, hey, I'm going to get some pop.
Ah.
See what you did there.
I did. What were we
So-
supposed to be doing
What are you
tonight?
going to do with
No
me? Okay.
There's so
No, we're
many
talking
things.
about Amanda.
You're
We're talking
number
about Amanda and
12,
her
Warren.
illustrious career. Amanda, I'd like to know if you've ever gotten injured. Have you ever had an injury?
I've had
Tell me.
5 concussions and a bruised kidney.
Ow.
Oh.
That was Wednesday. Oh.
And that's how you ended up with a guy who said he couldn't work because he had type 1 diabetes?
Hey, to her credit, she wasn't making the best choices then.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you get a concussion. Oh.
Right? You don't know.
Have you ever given anyone a concussion?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so.
Oh, so you're good at your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See other people that don't know
Right.
what they're doing that get other people hurt.
Like I was telling them the other night, they didn't want to train a girl. So like my second week of training, they just threw me on my head. They didn't want me to
Oh
come
my
back.
gosh.
And then I kept going back and going back, and they realized I wasn't going to give up. So they finally had to train me a little bit.
I mean, shocker, the wrestling industry is very sexist.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Wow, who could have seen that
Go figure.
coming?
Right.
Ooh. That's crazy.
I think that the female division of wrestling is probably more popular now than the males, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
And it was
That
hard.
makes sense.
There weren't as many female wrestlers. So we got
Right.
to travel a lot more and do a lot more. So when I left Kentucky, I lost a lot of friends. They would call me superstar because I left Kentucky and everything. And they were stuck here, so they were jealous.
Yeah.
You're bettering yourself.
Yeah, you can't stay put. You have to keep.
That dog is so cute.
It is.
If you can't tell, he's usually attached to my hip.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to contribute. I also enjoy going on long walks and treats and
I love
Somebody
going
had a
to
treat.
Sasquatch.
Treats.
Let's go swim in the river, and the Kentucky River is not the cleanest. So he gets on a bath.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, dragging dead deer carcasses.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Ugh.
oh,
We have coyotes, so we have a lot of dead deer, and
Yeah.
he usually
oh
finds them.
dear.
Yuck. Yucky.
He's helping provide for the family.
Yeah.
He
trying.
is.
He's trying.
We have one cat that does that. She'll bring in whatever she can.
Oh yeah.
And then our one of our other cats, she's special, so she likes to she won't hunt anything besides bugs. So she will bring us bugs.
Kind
My
of
dog-
glad that. I'm sorry. Kind of glad that my cat is not a mouser.
My dog goes outside and likes to collect June bugs, and because he has long hair, they get stuck in him.
Oh,
And he
gosh.
runs up in my bed with them. I'm like, get them damn bugs out of my bed.
Oh,
Ew. Or I'll be
my
hearing
dog's
him go,
useless. She thinks that.
crunch.
Ew.
I know, right? Then
Yeah.
he walks over and wants to
No,
lick
my-
my face. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no,
No.
bad idea.
My dog is useless because she thinks that the rabbits are there to play with her. She doesn't
Yeah.
know she's supposed to attack them. So she legit will try to chase after them. And when they go too far, she like stops and runs the other way because she thinks they're going to chase her.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, your turn. Come get me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Buns. Like if you were to set her outside, she does not understand that she is the prey for anything.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So like when the cats come in here, her immediate first thing to do is just to put her head down because she thinks everything's gonna pet her.
Oh. Did the cat nuzzle her? Yeah.
Her and Tabby are big buddies. 'Cause
Yeah.
he moves a lot whenever he sleeps, so he'll end up stretching out and like putting his paws on her, and
Yeah.
she's just like, oh, this is the best.
So sweet.
So you're saying that Buns loves the pussy cat?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet. What a love story.
I know.
It's better than the
Well,
Notebook.
I'm just gonna say Tabby's her boyfriend.
Yeah.
The other two don't really care much. Like, Bandit is my baby. Izzy Bell is Travis's baby. So I'm just gonna say Tabby's her boyfriend.
Okay.
But Tabby's a big mama's boy.
The dog is just straight up like, no, this is my show. I'm the star. I don't care that mom was this wrestler and famous. I don't care. This is my show.
It's a takedown.
He's like, you better apologize now.
I'm sorry, Pookie. I'm so
So,
sorry.
how does your child feel about having a mom that was a pro wrestler?
He brings it up at school a lot, so he has
I'm
me
sure he
to
does.
send pictures.
My
He's
mom's
like,
gonna
"Can you
whoop
just-"
your mom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I want to get him a shirt that says "My mom can kick your mom's ass."
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right.
I love that.
That's a good one.
He's going to college this fall, so hopefully that's over. But he's
Aw.
finally
What?
just saved my pictures on his phone,
That's
and he's going to
cool.
college this fall.
Stop. When
Yeah.
did you have him? When you were like 12? Shut up.
I was 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That would make him like what, 4? Like, what are you talking about? There's no way. There's no way you're over 30. You are ridiculous. Stop with the lies right now.
I am 43.
Stop. Look, I know that wrestling involves acting, but you don't have to take it this far. Lying about your age and trying to make yourself older? It's so weird. No.
No, honey, we go the other way. It's
Yeah,
younger.
Yes, other way. It's the
34.
concussions. I'm sorry that
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah,
concussion. She's like,
34.
oh wait, I am 29.
Yeah.
I actually have a mug that says 29 forever.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
that's
God.
believable. You can pull it off.
Well, that's because once we reach a certain age, when we hit a birthday, we start going backwards. People
Yes.
ask me, how old are you? And I can't remember because I have to remember when I start going backwards.
Yes.
I'd say
It's
it's
like-
none of your damn business.
Now I just say it's like the 14th anniversary of my 29th birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Like, would you really know how old you were if you didn't ever have a birthday?
Right.
I'd be like, well,
I
I'm
wouldn't.
not gonna,
I would not.
No.
I'm not gonna
Well,
tell
I
you, but
barely
I still
know right now.
identify as 30.
Yes.
I have to ask my phone every now and then. How the hell did my Google? So,
I would say you're 6 because your mom walks by and turns off the light on you.
yeah.
Oh, well.
You're using the
Aw.
electricity.
She didn't even bring you that sandwich.
Yeah,
I
they
know,
didn't make
right?
my sandwich, so.
What's the matter, Cartman? Where's your
Like I said,
sandwich?
No, where's his pie?
Not Kitty, that's my pie.
No, I have not had any sweets this trip. She's been down in her back and not able to, so
I
I've
thought
had
you
to
got
take care of
cookies.
her. So, no, I have not
Not
had
even
cookies.
Why
I
don't
haven't
you
had
make her
any
some
cupcakes.
cookies, sir?
There's a
Yeah,
damn wagon
we've already
around
gone
the
over this.
corner.
I have
She
the
didn't even
cookies,
get 'em if she
okay?
wants.
Oh my gosh. You're so
Get up and
mean
go
to your
buy that
mom.
woman a cake or cupcake or something. She gave birth to that big head of yours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She didn't need that. So,
Woohoo!
I would also love cake.
Yeah.
Hey, so Luke's got the cookies and the cake.
there you go.
That's right.
Well, and
At
Luke
least that's
works
what they
in
told me in
bakery.
prison.
That's
That's right.
You're what?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Me or him?
I didn't hear him. Luke, I didn't hear what you said.
I said that's what they called me, and that's what they said to me
Oh,
in prison.
okay.
I have the cookies
Okay.
and the cake.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We didn't have a bakery in prison, but they always knew when the cake man was coming around.
Where
You
the
know what I
sweets
mean?
were.
I thought they
Yeah.
called you pudding.
You couldn't.
Listen, when there's no pie around, guys will settle for cake. Apparently,
Luke, it's time to make the donuts. So,
It's all that frosting thing.
only if they're
frosting
holes.
thing. Oh my God.
Luke, before you get out of here, because we're about to go to our first commercial break, and are you going to hang around for the second hour? Or you can?
I'm not. I do have to work. Yeah, I have to work.
Oh gosh.
Work's
make more buns.
overrated. It's overrated.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You're okay.
I know, but I need the money to live. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
1 hour is not going to kill you.
It might.
it might. It
I
might.
don't know.
Listen, I am an 80-year-old man. I'm normally asleep and in bed by now. This is
fine.
like past my bedtime. I get in bed around 8, usually fall asleep around 9. So this is like, look at me being wild on a Saturday
I
night.
know.
It's 10 o'clock and I'm still awake. God.
This is rough for you. This last
Yeah.
this hour.
And you have to remember, I'm on a prison schedule, so it's usually lights out. By
Yeah.
Oh God! It's a good thing Glenn's mom's not there. Should have turned the lights out on you an hour ago.
Hey, right.
You've been laying over
I
here
was
going,
waiting for it.
With no cookies or cake.
yeah.
You gotta have that before you go to sleep.
He's always got the cake.
So, Luke, you got any shows or anything coming up the next week?
I do not.
Okay. You're going to be back with us next week, right?
I will be back with you next week.
Great. Great.
And
we're
next week is
hoping-
my birthday. Ba, 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 ba.
All right. Well, we might have to plan
I'm
something
turning
special.
29 again.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. Well, Luke,
Finally
I love
becoming a
you.
woman.
Oh, all right.
I've got a great book for you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, is it about the
Luke,
birds and the bees?
I'll send it. Depends.
Okay.
You need to know about the personal hygiene.
Oh, God.
I was wondering what that smell was. I was starting to get curious. I was getting concerned. I was like, should I call a doctor?
Yes.
I've got a story about that, but I'll have to tell you all later. Luke, I love you. I will see you next
Love
week.
y'all.
Thank you for being here.
Mwah.
We will see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen from WDJY, stay tuned. Or actually, no, don't stay tuned. Come back tomorrow night and check out the Misfits. Until tomorrow night, WDJY, we will see you soon.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
And we're back.
Oh, he's a trip.
Welcome back to WDJY. Welcome back to part 2 of the Misfits. We are still here with you tonight. We have been joined by a rabbit, so that's kind of unusual. Get a rabbit.
Hello.
The
Pretty.
chat is
Pretty
open.
buns. Hello, pretty buns.
The chat is open. The 888-88-YERGZ if you want to call us. I'm pretty
Same
sure it's
color as
working
my
on my
cat.
phone. Yeah.
Watch out.
Pretty.
It's the same color as my cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch out.
Watch
Oh,
out.
she's hateful.
So's my
yeah.
cat.
She's
It is.
she's a mama's girl, but she's hateful. She's very spiteful.
Yeah.
Make her mad, she'll pee on you.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Mine
There
uses
are
teeth and
rules.
claws, so,
There are
I
Oh,
guess you're
she
lucky.
uses that too.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
A lot of you can't leave anything important laying around because it will either have a hole chewed in it or it will have been chewed up.
Yep.
Come on,
Yep.
move your paw. There you go.
No. Hey, we have another misfit that showed up.
Well,
Hey,
hey.
it's Andy.
Hey,
How are you, Andy?
Hey.
Welcome. How are you?
Andy.
fine now. We had thunderstorms go through. That's why I wasn't on yet.
Oh,
Oh, those are always fun.
yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're safe and you had fun at the fire department event.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. I'll take that what it is. Andy, I don't know if you've met Amanda or Siren. This is Andy. So
Hi.
Hello.
Andy drops in with us. He was one of the original Misfits. So
Nice.
and, him and Brenda teamed up and left me. So I don't know.
I didn't team up and leave you.
Like all the
It
women
was-
in
it
my
was-
life, she eventually leaves me. So
It was an internal conspiracy.
probably was. So
May have been.
I don't know.
Never
I haven't
know.
heard any good conspiracy theories from her lately. So I don't know. She's frozen at the moment. Oh no, she's
No, I'm not. I
You were just for a
decided not to-
second. Oh, you're pretending. You joker.
Conspiracy this.
I bought some of Miranda's pickles today.
Oh, you
What?
did?
I'm excited.
Pickles.
Did you see that she's now doing honey as well?
Oh,
Yes, but for whatever reason, the shipping on the honey was ridiculously more expensive.
oh.
Really? Okay.
Hmm.
So I got
Yeah.
the dill and I got the garlic dill.
Oh.
That sounds good. I love pickles.
Well,
Yeah.
she's
okay,
not
okay.
a.
Question for
oh,
you,
God.
Amanda.
And I got a story about that.
Are there many Chick-fil-A in Kentucky?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Do you eat the pickles on the sandwich?
I don't eat at Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Yeah. I have no idea if I would or not. I probably would if I ate Chick-fil-A.
Nasty.
You shut your dirty mouth.
I went to the Waggles around the corner and got a Waggles blazing chicken sandwich. I took a bite into it and I'm like, what is this nastiness? Who does
There's a
this?
pickle.
What is a
Yes.
Waggles?
Waggles.
Waggles is a QT.
Did I say waggles?
yeah.
Waggles.
Yeah.
Waggles.
Waggles. It's a QT racetrack or raceway, whatever they got.
Oh, okay,
It's,
yeah.
It's the
It's
local
down beside a
Tennessee
Yahoo.
version. Yeah. So
Side of Yahoo.
and they have the world's best corn dogs. So I have to get them every time I'm in town. And I wanted to try their world famous blazing chicken. It was ruined by a nasty pickle.
That sounds
my
good.
God.
You shut your dirty mouth.
It was great until I bit into that pickle. I was like, I need the bread.
Hey, they have good donuts and good pizza.
I haven't tried their donuts or pizza.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
see the thing
And
of
their
pickles
cookies
there
are good,
beside you?
too.
They stay on my desk specifically to shake at you in anger.
You shake the pickle.
Pickle's gonna get you.
Watch out for the pickle, Glenn. Pickle to the forehead. Pickle to the forehead.
I am looking
Yeah.
forward to those pickles, though. I expect they will be delicious.
They are. I ate the whole bottle of the hot and spicy ones, and I'm
Oh
not
my
a pickle
gosh.
person.
She has so many different varieties
Yes.
too.
Yes. Yeah, the hot and spicy were delicious. I was trying to figure out things to put them on that wasn't a sandwich. So, Andy, do you like pickles on your sandwich?
It depends on what kind of sandwich it is. Yes.
Yeah.
If it's chicken sandwich?
Yeah. Chick-fil-A.
No, it's nasty. Then crystals, rip it right off. So, White Castle, rip it right off. No, can't do it. So,
No, like
I
think
hate
that's
White
what
Castle.
I think
Really?
that's what makes Burger King's fish sandwich so much better.
Oh.
Is the pickles.
Fish sandwich. Blech.
Burger King. Blah.
well, I mean, I guess if
I
you
don't
had
eat Burger King either.
I don't need it.
tartar sauce has got pickles in it, so I
I
guess
don't eat
that's
tartar sauce
acceptable.
either.
No, wait a minute. All depends. All depends.
I'm not going there, but
Pickles and mayonnaise.
No, I don't like pickles on sandwiches. Jack likes when we go someplace because he gets my pickles, so he gets double the pickles.
Mm-hmm.
throw them out the window. They're useless.
Now, Travis will set the empty jar of pickles back in the fridge for me so that I can just sit there and drink the pickle juice.
Oh yeah.
That's supposed to be good if you have like
That's
heartburn.
Yes. It's really
Now-
healthy for you.
Now, I did
Yeah, it
try
is.
that with the banana pepper juice,
Oh,
and
Lord.
I did regret it. It
Oh,
was good,
yeah.
but I did regret it.
That
I
would
would
give
think
you
so.
heartburn. That's not supposed to help.
It was deliciously sour, but I was like, oh god.
Yeah. That would like haunt you for a week.
I was still coughing for a while after, but it was worth it. It was delicious.
It's like drinking the juice out of a jalapeno pepper jar. No, ooh.
Oh gosh.
I don't like jalapeno peppers.
I don't like them with vinegar. I like them fresh, but yeah, if they're fresh, I like them. But I don't like them pickled or vinegared or whatever they do to them. So
I don't know, if you give me a bowl of onions, cucumbers, and vinegar, then that's the good stuff.
You like sugar on them like that?
It sounds like something you could use to clean the grime off of the inside of a toilet.
Oh no.
You
that's
probably
gross.
could.
Yeah, you probably could, but
Add a
no.
little Coca-Cola in there with it, and boy, you got some good
No,
detergent.
my stepdad is from Racine, Ohio, and whenever him and my mom got together, it was really funny because their first date was at a football game at my future high school that I was with them for, and he goes to get us a hot dog, and I looked at him and I was like, we don't eat that.
Hot dogs.
At the time, we didn't.
Oh, really?
I was basically a kid that lived off ramen noodles.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Mom's like, I'll just go get us some hot chocolate. And I was like, okay, that's better. So then he starts bringing home all this weird stuff for me to eat. And I'm like, why would I want to eat a bowl of onions and cucumbers in vinegar?
My mom likes that stuff too.
It's delicious.
It's good.
Yeah.
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 I really liked it.
I don't
But
I don't like raw onions, but I like cooked onions, which is weird, I know, but I just can't eat the raw onions. I love cucumbers, but
It's gotta be the sweet onions though.
yeah, but I
And
tried it, but I don't like it.
he was also the one that got me to try the peanut butter in your chili, as he had guys at work that did that.
Yeah,
It really wasn't that bad.
it's
Just
good.
long as you don't put a whole lot, it makes it very creamy, and it all the chili spices kind of neutralize the overpowering peanut butter taste.
Yeah,
it's not something I would eat all the time.
Yeah, my dad cooks his with peanut butter, or used to. I don't know if he still does, but
We put sour cream in ours.
I put sour cream in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm eating it.
But I've never heard of
easy sour
peanut
cream.
butter.
Yeah,
Peanut butter
makes it.
kind of.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I mean, there's a cup, like what, quarter cup maybe, half a cup.
I would
don't
say
know.
like maybe half a tablespoon in there and let it mix around.
Oh, I'm talking about like when you're making it in the bowl. I mean, in the pot.
That, and he also paid me $5 to chug a glass of buttermilk, and I almost threw up.
Oh my god! And buttermilk.
Well, because he drinks the stuff like it's going out of style, and I'm just like, how?
Oh, yuck.
So he's like, no, here, I'll give you $5. You just drink the rest of this. And I was just like,
oh gosh.
That's the worst.
Isn't that just spoiled milk? I mean, isn't that what it is?
Oh, it's not spoiled milk, is it?
I don't know how to differentiate it.
I don't know how it is either.
But
it's good biscuits when you make them, but that's
yeah.
I mean, it sure smells like spoiled milk.
Maybe
that's what I thought it was. I didn't know.
It may be.
I'll have to look it up later. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I thought it was. So, but yeah, I know Mama uses it in like biscuits and bread.
Oh
and
yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why. If maybe it was like a, single mother raising her small daughter, but we just didn't have a
variety.
Ramen noodles were cheap, and I really liked them, so that's how I ended up a fat kid. So he's bringing all this weird stuff in, and I'm like,
we don't eat that.
Well, I've discovered now, though, that ramen noodles is apparently a gourmet thing. There are restaurants now that are just specializing in ramen noodles.
Well, if you go, there's a place like over in Fayetteville that you can specifically get ramen, and like they put now, like I know in some of like the over in like Japan and China, they put like those nasty century eggs in them. But here they'll like cut up a hard-boiled egg and put it in there, and there's spinach and the noodles, and the pork belly is super good that they make there.
You can drop an egg and cook it in the water with them.
Yeah, they just use they just cut up a hard-boiled egg and stick it in there.
Yeah.
And they have like the broth separate, and then like the veggies and the noodles and everything in the bowl, so you pour however much in you want.
Yeah.
But I could drink the broth just right out of the bowl. It's really good. They have some really good ramen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check this out because I had not heard of this. So, but my son, now that he travels every month, he goes to a different city for the government, and he looks for specifically the ramen gourmet restaurant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
There's all kinds.
When you get it like gourmet and not under 5 minutes on the stove, it's pretty
right.
good.
There's all kinds of recipes though online that you can make your own at home.
Well,
even using this.
Even in stores now, they sell like fancier ones. Kind of like the cup of noodles.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something that Travis and I made for a long time, and he found it off of it was a YouTube channel that a guy was like crudely making in his kitchen. Was basically all the stuff that he made during college that was really cheap, and it was just fried ramen. And like you cook up the noodles, and you like crack 2 eggs in the pan, and you use like a little bit of the noodle water to mix up ginger and half the flavor packet, and then if you just coat it in sesame seeds after it's on the plate, oh my gosh, it's delicious.
Cool.
Wow.
Try it.
Super
Yeah.
cheap and super delicious.
Isn't it? I think in jail they learn how to do all kinds of really neat stuff with
Oh, yeah.
ramen.
Yeah.
If you want to make a brick, you use your ramen and your hot Cheetos.
Yeah. You can make a pizza.
Well, Travis watches a YouTube channel called After Prisons Show where the guy's showing all the different stuff they used to make in prison.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was trying to make one of those and get me eat it, and I was like, I'm not eating one of those. I'm not.
So the show was
Yeah.
kind of like the Martha Stewart of the prison cookers.
Pretty much. He's
Yeah.
a guy that was formerly in jail, and he does like home renovation and stuff now, and with him and his buddies he makes these videos of all the crazy stuff that they would make in jail. And I was watching a different video on them making like the brick, and to get everything to hold together they will use pickle juice. And then
I'm out.
It'll be pickle juice and like a packet of sugar to even it out. But this dude on the top of it, he actually cut up pickles to put inside of it, which I even wouldn't have done. But then he put mayo, ketchup, and crushed up Doritos on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use a lot of Doritos like that.
I was like, nope. Nope.
Wow.
He's like, come on, because I mean, he comes up with some really creative stuff to make that's really good. But I was like,
yeah.
Cold day, and you know what? Before I eat that. Not gonna happen.
I would try some of it, but no, I was out at pickles, so no.
You're such a loser.
Well, you won't be the last lady to tell me that, I'm sure. So. I'll die trying. What can I say?
See, you just gotta go up more north where we appreciate the pickles.
I'll stay down south with my southern ladies. So throw the pickles out the window when they're going down the road for Chick-fil-A's.
Freaking waste them.
You know what? It'd be your luck you throw one out the window and it'd land right on the windshield of the cop, and he'd be like, "Oh, here we go, litter."
Now you just see his arm reach out, and it's like, "Ooh."
And you know, when he'd walk up and ask me what I was doing, I'm like, "Damn, I thought I smelled bacon." So I'd get in trouble.
See, I'd have to hit you upside the head.
That's just wrong.
Sorry,
All you gotta do,
step outside the car.
All you gotta do is tell them you were feeding the wildlife.
No, I'll just tell them
you're recycling.
I'm one of those sovereign citizens. I'll hold my driver's license up in the window.
I don't need a license to travel.
You wouldn't even give your license because you don't need a license to operate a motor vehicle.
You are somebody
you don't
that
need
I
a
would.
license to travel.
You are
somebody
that
to travel.
I would just enjoy tasing the shit out of you over and over and over. just to watch you twitch.
The button keeps going off. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's broken. It's broken.
See, I just gotta keep clicking it because it's gotta work eventually.
Wait! He just peed himself. All right, my mission is accomplished.
It's funny we're talking about this, but the last time I got pulled over was in Vermont, and I pulled over. I knew I was speeding. I pulled over. I turned the dome light on, and I look over at my buddy Ken. He's got his hands on the dashboard. He's like face down. I'm like,
face down. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
the cop comes walking up. I'm like, what are you doing?
It was funny because I watched so many of those cop videos, and the very first time I got pulled over coming home from work, I moved my hand to go over to go ahead and start getting my registration, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. And then dude wants to berate me for taking so long to get my
Are you
registration
kidding?
out. I was like, well, I was going to, but I didn't want you to think I was reaching for something.
Oh, see now here, because everybody carries, we know the rule: if we get pulled over, keep your hands on the steering wheel until
That's
the
what I
cop comes.
did.
And you let them know that you're carrying.
Yeah.
And where it's at.
you
Oh
do
yes,
Oh,
out
yeah.
here you do.
not.
Hell
Out
yeah,
here
you
No,
you do.
you do not.
Yes.
No,
and-
you do
Well,
not.
we open carry
You
here. He
do
would
not.
see it anyways. You got to let him know
Yeah.
you have it.
You shoot
Yeah.
first, don't ask questions later.
No.
You are
Yeah,
not required by law to tell them
You are
that
not
you have a
required
gun.
by law, but if they
know,
happen to
but
see
it's
it on
common
you,
sense.
it is common
Right.
sense.
If you have it laying out on your glove on your
No, Glenn, if
dashboard,
you-
yeah. But if you have it
Glenn,
somewhere inconspicuous,
no.
then it doesn't
Have you
matter.
ever
You have
had
it
a
on-
gun
yep.
safety class?
I know, right? Obviously,
Several
never.
of them actually, yes.
Well, then you didn't take the right ones. They failed.
Yes.
They failed. They're
No.
fired.
No, because
it is common sense and
Nope.
it is
You have
common
a
courtesy
Nope.
to an officer.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay,
it is.
okay. Well then
Nope.
I want to hear your
Nope.
reasoning on why you don't tell them then.
Yeah.
Because you're giving them
Surprise!
PC, you're giving them PC to slow you up and cause you problems and just jam up your whole day. If
No,
you're
you're
obeying
not.
the law, you do have not a duty to tell them. It is law. Look it up. Already done it.
If
So
you
I
get
agree.
pulled-
I agree that it's not that you don't have to tell them.
Right.
I
you
agree.
don't have to, and I'm not
But-
going to.
But out here, we are courteous with our officers and we tell them,
I'm not being
on my right
disrespectful.
hip, I am carrying. Officer.
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just not giving them reason to hold my day up and start this big process because then they can
No,
go,
it's
oh, yeah,
not
we're
a
fine.
process.
A whole extra 5 minutes that
They
you
don't
gotta
have
sit
to
there.
pull you
Yeah,
over.
not even that.
No,
it's not
no.
a process. When the last time I was pulled over when I was carrying, you know what he told me? Well, I was also in uniform too.
You got one
But
leg. You were going to run from them, so it's not like you're a threat.
This is
so.
when I had 2 legs. Be quiet.
Now she just hops.
Yeah, I can't drive now. I have one bad eye and one leg on the same side missing. What do you want? My equilibrium is off. My depth perception. Really
And you're
sucks.
the perfect reason you probably shouldn't have a gun. So.
No, because here's the deal. I'm
She can
right-handed,
see
but I'm
general
left.
shapes.
I am left eye dominant. I don't use my right eye to shoot, anyways.
I have so many comebacks for that, but we're still on FM radio, so.
Oh, we are. I thought we said good night.
No,
Sorry,
no,
FM
no,
radio.
we are still on WDJY for the first 2 hours of every show.
Boy, it's a good thing that the next thing I was going to say didn't fall out of my mouth.
Yeah.
That'd have been.
Anyway, everybody check with their local
Yeah.
local laws.
Check your local laws.
Yeah, you can check your
Don't listen to
law.
us.
Yeah. Oh, by no means, unless Shay gives you the advice, but no, by no means take legal advice from the
Shay
Misfits.
is
right?
saying check your local laws.
Yeah, check your local laws. But the states have traveled it. I've looked it up. So.
And Brenda is saying,
you
have a
go.
brain and be courteous. That's what gets people shot. That's what gets, you got to be.
I did not say. See, you're misconstruing. I did not say a single thing about that being courteous. It has nothing to do with courtesy. It's my privacy, and it has nothing to do with the officer or the reason that I'm pulled over. It's it's simple. It's law. It's black and white.
Why do you think it takes so much extra time though? Like when Travis's sister got pulled over and she was like, "I'm letting you know, I have a gun with me." He literally took it, set it on top of the car, and finished doing what they were doing.
Yeah,
exactly.
But it doesn't always go that way. They can stop you. Next thing you know, they're searching your car. Then they want to.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I know what his problem is. First of all, he lives in Georgia, next to Atlanta. I'm pretty sure if you said he had a gun, the cops would grab him by the top of his head and drag him out the window. Right, Glenn?
No.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever.
Can we go to the next topic, please?
Yeah, what's the next topic?
That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I enjoy a good fishing story. So.
Oh.
Goodness. Y'all giving me a headache more than my nephew.
Yeah, at least I haven't got your blood pressure up yet. So.
All right.
Smarter.
So.
Dude, what?
think it's smarter to let him know.
Well,
Sorry. That's
No,
last word.
Nope, we're not
Last word.
backpedaling.
Last word.
We're not
that's your
backpedaling.
prerogative.
No,
That's your
forward.
prerogative.
Forward.
I
Forward.
know.
Forward ho!
I won't. It's
Forward.
okay.
Okay.
Forward
that's my opinion.
ho!
All right. So we're going to
BobbyDizzle.com.
catfishing.
That was the first fish I caught, actually.
So
It really was.
this one is titled, This is One of the Worst Things Someone Has Done to Me.
Oh, okay.
For context, I am a 22-year-old female, and the man I was with claimed to be a 24-year-old male turning 25 in August. I met this man on the dating app Hinge in January or February of this year, of 2024. I unmatched with him months ago and don't have the Hinge messages anymore or access to his account. Further context, we only talked on Snapchat. When I asked for his number, he stated that he didn't use iMessage.
Mute Andy.
And only really texted his family. I found this strange but gave him the benefit of the doubt. I asked for his Instagram and he stated he only gave that out to people after he met them in person. Again, gave him the benefit of the doubt. I eventually dropped this topic. Okay, now to the substance of the story. When we first met, we immediately hit off and he moved rather fast. Not long after meeting, he wanted us to be exclusive to one another. I was fine with this, but because I had liked him too. The only problem was he refused to meet with me in person. He supposedly lives about 40 minutes away from me, him in downtown Tampa and me in St. Pete, both in Florida. Twice we made plans for him to come over, and when the date and time came, he would pretend we never made the plans. This frustrated me, so he went ahead and planned a date and time for us to meet. The plan was for me to go to his house. That date and time came, and when I messaged him, he wouldn't answer. The date was supposed to be at 7, and I waited until 9, just waiting for him to contact me. He never did. He evaded me the third time. I blocked him after this. He remained blocked. Then, stupidly, in May of this year, I unblocked him. I didn't do this seeking anything romantic, but it quickly became that, and we started dating. But still hadn't met in person. At this time, he was on
How do you
vacation.
date somebody?
Yeah.
What was it?
How do you date somebody if you don't meet him in person?
Yeah.
Sorry.
At this time, he was on vacation out of the country, so I expected us to meet once he came back. He planned a date for us for yesterday.
Oh.
The plan was for him to pick me up, hang out at his house. Let me see. Hold on a second. How long ago was this posted? This was posted 8 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Fresh. Ow.
Okay, so the plan was for him to pick me up, hang out at his house, and then hang out with his friends after. He talked about this date for a week, talking about how excited he was and confirming I could still go. Then the day of the date came. At 7 p.m., he told me he was on his way. He even gave me a 25 minutes out notice. 25 minutes came and went, and he wasn't at my place yet. I asked where he was. He replied, you ready yet? I was like, yes, obviously. I've been waiting for over an hour at this point. He never showed up. I again asked if he was here. He replied, where? As if the past hour he wasn't pretending to be on the way. I replied, what? And then he deleted his Snap account. I know he deleted it because when friends he didn't know tried to look up the account, it showed no results. This man had a fake relationship with me, told me he loved me, talked about the future. None of it was real. He told me his name was
Pickles.
Luciano
Luke Legend. No, I'm just kidding.
but goes by Luke. I don't think this is
kidding.
I don't think this is actually his name, which is why I'm dropping it here. I don't think this is his name because I can't find him on any social media. I just don't understand why he did this. What was his gain? This fake relationship was rocky. We had arguments. We had a lot of deep discussions. For a fake relationship, he really made it a difficult one. This has completely messed my mind up. I'm left with nothing but questions. I have photos of him, and I really need help finding answers. If anyone in the downtown Tampa area, I'll send you these photos to see if you recognize him. I don't think I was being catfished because he had posted videos and photos of himself on Snapchat and had sent me a couple photos of him. Now I'm not sure what was a lie and what wasn't. Does he even live where he says he does? What's his real name? I don't know anything. Turns out I fell in love with someone who doesn't exist.
No, you didn't fall in love. Dum.
You know, I mean that's Glenn and I, you know, really, Glenn and I, you know, we fight like we're married without sex. So
I don't even like you.
I don't like you either, but that's what makes it so great.
Yeah.
Make up sex, you would fall in love, I'd fall asleep. Anyway.
Hey, it would be the best 2 minutes of your life, okay? So just get over it.
God. It's been 7 years. 2 minutes might feel like a lifetime. Take it easy. Whoa, slow down, buddy.
I love that one of the comments down here says, so did you ever meet each other in real life? And the poster said, nope. Never were going to, it appear. Then that same person said, do you leave your house much? And the poster said, no,
Good
not
question,
really.
though.
Oh, bless her heart. I kind of feel bad for her because she seems very naive.
Gullible?
At least you didn't take her for money, you know?
I hope not.
Somebody's on here trying to say that catfishing only involves money, but
no, it
no.
I think
But
that's
then
the
what do these
criminal
people
element.
get out of it?
Just to attention, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And
somebody to talk to.
Get
That's
something over on somebody. I don't know.
That's probably why she was so deep into
Probably
it.
an emotional thing to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I only tried catfishing here recently, but nobody's answering my hand, so I'll get back to you.
What's the guy's name? Luciano what?
Luciano Manley.
Manley.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I mean, if you were smart, well, obviously this person may have done this. I don't know, but you could at least like Google search them. I mean,
well, yeah.
Usually, if you put a Google search in, you'll find something on somebody. I mean,
well, and I would like to think if they had so many deep conversations, she might have gotten like where
more
he
information,
worked,
right?
Yeah,
different
something.
things like that.
What was that movie Catch Me If You Can, where the guy ended up he was a doctor, he was an airline pilot, he was yeah. And he went to jail because he was very good at the criminal element of it, but yeah, he said if I recall correctly when I read his book that he did it starting off to get out of a bad situation, and then it was just an adrenaline rush from that point on to be like, what can I get by with? So but now he's a millionaire, so
yeah,
he is.
And I said, yeah, I know. I was agreeing with you.
This next one is I might have been catfished for over a year already.
Gosh.
Jeez.
I've met this girl on Xbox a year ago in March, and during the time I met them, they were dating another dude, and so they wanted to hang out with me then in September. They went away, then came back to me in October, then told me that I was a person that was hard to forget. So then we started hanging out again. Then in December, told them that I like them. Then they said, sure. Then this is one long run-on sentence.
Yay.
You know, you do wonder, do these people ever leave their home? I mean, COVID, did it create this? Or is it before then?
Oh, no, this was long before COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the internet created this.
So then we started hanging out again. Then in December, told them that I like them. Then they said sure. Then 3 weeks after, they went with the other dude again. After a month, I caught the dude with other girls, so I told the girl that they were cheating
How do you
on them.
catch them?
They broke up then. So then around February, I checked the other profiles and I caught them playing in another account that has them friended with the account I met them with, and they told me I can friend it. Then after I friended it, they told me all the names that are in the accounts are fake names. So then since February, I've searched the names on Facebook, and all of them are guys, and by looks of it, they're all friends. And what I'm thinking is they gave me a fake name of a girl so I can believe them, and every time I ask them to voice chat, they keep saying no because they want to have privacy and don't like to talk while they're playing. So I don't know if I call them out or stay with it. I'll update more on this on another comment or post.
My first question is, how do you catch them cheating if you've never met them?
Right.
Yeah, and the fact that they said we started hanging out again in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like a virtual hangout, but like you should at least have faces.
There's a small update, but it's like around December they said that their mom died on their birthday and that their best friend died years ago, and they got 6 alternate accounts.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
This does do one thing. This assures, well, 2 things actually. It assures safe sex, and it assures that stupid people should not breed.
You're right. That's true.
There we go.
You know, but sometimes these people with these stories, I remember one year we were on vacation. If my daughter's listening, she's going to kill me.
Oh,
We
no.
were on vacation in Orlando, and she met this guy from Kentucky.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we were going out to the nice restaurants while their family was going to like Crystals or whatever. And so we were there for like a week, and he shows up one night at like midnight at the hotel door, and he's pounding on the door, and I answer the door, and I may have had a weapon that it didn't tell him about. And he's like, "I'm here for your daughter," and I'm like, "Well, that's really not how we start these conversations."
Right. Yeah.
And he goes on to tell me that he wanted to go finish the vacation with us because I think we were going to like Cocoa Beach next or something. We were going somewhere else after Orlando. And I'm like,
glad you just invited yourself along, buddy.
have you lost your mind? And he starts telling me, he goes, well, my mama was struck by lightning. My aunt was a logger and a tree fell on her and killed her. And he's going through all this elaborate story. And of course, you know, I'm street. I've been on the street for a while. My BS detector is. I'm like, okay, you're full of crap.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we ended up having to leave the hotel and avoid him to get away from him.
You're kidding.
Later on, he reappeared. His name was Billy Joe, and all of what he told us was true. It was all true. Yes.
Oh
His dad was killed. His dad was killed in a tractor accident. His aunt was killed when a tree fell on his mother, and it's all occurred like in one small little area of the property in Kentucky.
Wow.
Because we read about this when he reappeared. I won't say his last name because hell, he may be famous by now, but my daughter may have made a voice.
Well, I would hope he sold that cursed property.
That's crazy.
I mean, for real.
I think he inherited it. So
I'd inherit it away from
still
me.
hope he sold it.
Yeah, right.
So sometimes these stories are true because I was like BS, but like I said, 2 years later he reappears out of nowhere, and so I'm like, okay, it's time to do fact check here, and I did. Yep. Yeah, we still have a picture of Tiffany with him that we will occasionally in the family chat just throw out there to piss her off. It's great.
Oh, how funny.
Oh my
I
God.
think a third thing that proves is that our education system is failing kids.
Yeah. But they have safe sex down, so okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, abstinence is the only surefire way to make sure you don't end up pregnant.
And if you end up with an STD, you got it from yourself. Go figure.
You get a computer virus. That's what you get. So
computer virus. It's the next pandemic. The computer virus.
So
probably.
This next one was posted 3 days ago, and it doesn't have any comments or anything. So it's possibly catfished to suddenly ghosted. Hello, I have been single for a year and a half after a 10-year relationship. While I was viewing a live stream about 2 months ago and was commenting on the streams for about a couple weeks, give or take, one of the moderators, young, attractive female, reached out to me asking if I had Discord. Well, long story short, we connected there and started a very close connection very fast. Affectionate texts, said she was falling in love with me, etc. Well, I noticed some red flags, one being that I was skeptical, this is the internet, so I mentioned phone or video chat to solidify and break the suspicions of catfishing, trolling, etc. I said if that couldn't happen, then I wasn't comfortable continuing. She basically said she wasn't doing this with me, I was sad, and still continued to talk to her for the benefit of the doubt. Well, she asked for space, gladly gave it to her without interfering. She reached out 2 days later. All was good after that. We mutually agreed we were both still interested and we'd take it a day at a time. We shared pictures, specific hand signals to prove, LOL, lame, whatever. This conversation had been going for roughly 3 weeks, every day, all day. 2 days ago, she randomly blocked me, completely ghosted me. I can say that I have strong feelings for this person and am extremely hurt by the ghosting. If you say you love someone, the least you could do is be upfront and honest with them instead of cowardly blocking, just in my opinion. Like a dumbass, I left a comment on her YouTube channel saying that exact thing and that I want her to never try to speak to me again. I felt like a total feminine hygiene product because I instantly acted on my angry emotions. I deleted the comment the next morning. There's a part of me that just wants closure, but I know in my gut that it probably won't happen. This person and I made a very strong connection. If only for 3 weeks, being single for a year and a half, lonely, not even looking for a relationship. This person reached out to me and it made me feel things that I haven't felt in a long time. She made me feel really good about myself. I'm just sad about it. Anyone ever experience anything like this? WTF. Thanks.
All I want you to do, Shay, is write him back and tell him I said I'm sorry and he's psycho. That's why.
How do you fall in love in 3 weeks with somebody?
I know.
God.
People are crazy.
I've tried for years and women still don't like me, so I don't get it.
That's because your woman to be with you has got to, number one, realize that you are a big butthole. And number two, they have to accept
any replies.
They have to accept your buttholishness.
I am what I am. So.
And still love you for it.
Yeah, well.
Hence, you have us.
I don't know. Siren may still like me. The rest of you, I'm on the fence with, so I don't know.
Well, that'll only last about 3 weeks if she does.
Yeah, probably.
We'll keep her around just talking about how great a she has.
You know, my only fan that was my stalker on here, she's left me because I've been mean to her. So.
Didn't Dina and I tell you a long time ago, Glenn, we are the only women that you're allowed to have in your life because.
Well, now Shay,
whoa.
Well, now Shay's the new girl, so that's it. You're not allowed to have any other ones because you'll run everybody off and we'll have to take the backlash for it. You know how that works.
Well, maybe I'll fall in love online in 3 weeks.
You certainly can't have any that are that crazy.
Yeah.
I have. Oh, yes, I have. But that's another story. That's a
So
whole.
your stalker left? Yeah, I haven't seen the stalker in the chat. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
What'd you
we
do
got
to her,
her off.
Glenn?
Well, she may be in jail. I don't know.
Oh,
but-
that could be.
Drunk in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Like, what'd you do to her, Glenn?
I was just myself, so I don't know. I don't return calls, texts. You know, I'm just not that way. So
Well,
I barely return calls or texts to you all, and I like you all. So yeah,
true.
I appreciate this person's username on this next one. Their username is humans still exist.
Oh, oh.
So this was posted 4 days ago, and it says, I can't tell if I'm being catfished. Hi there. Probably a pretty generic story, but here's a quick bio. I've been talking to a girl for about a year now. Obviously, some pretty heavy feelings are involved on both ends. We talk on the phone all the time, most of the time all day. Even when she's at work, she's on the phone with me as much as can be. Lots of pictures and videos, no real video calls, though. She's never once asked for money or anything from me, but knows I make a lot, at least compared to average. She's become such a big part of my day, which is the part that's bothering me because I really like this person. Basically, here's a good/fishy bullet point list that I'm struggling to wrap my head around. So, for the good, lots of phone calls and videos here and there. No requests for any services or money or anything even close or even remotely close to that. Incredibly supportive of things in my life and has offered on numerous occasions to pay for my work trips because I complained about prices. One time, she actually sent me money. I didn't ask and I declined it, but she still sent it over Venmo. She has a good job and money too.
Damn.
The bad, every time we schedule a meeting, something happens. Like right before it's supposed to happen, she only lives 4 hours from me. So it's not even that bad a drive. I've made it 3 times. Any request for non-fakeable proof that they're real for some reason can't be made. I've asked for a driver's license recently, and she was scared to send that. All emails, phone numbers, and addresses I've seen, I have not been able to verify. The address is understandable. I wouldn't send that online either unless I was sure, but the phone and email seem pretty fake. Even their Snap name is a bit sus. The in-between. Sometimes pictures seem to be scheduled. Like she never really sends one when it comes up. It's always, I'll do it later or something along those lines. I always get random videos, and video dates are totally scheduled, never really just calls. However, phone calls are constant and all the time and completely random. One of the proof pictures where I asked for a series of specific letters she sent me with her face and holding up the paper. The letters were all backwards and missing one, almost like it was taken from a mirror or something.
Oh, that's oh Lord, that's just a camera.
So here's where my head is at. I do think that the person I'm talking to and have seen is real, and I do think the feelings are real on both sides. But I can't tell if I'm actually I can't tell if it's actually ever going to go somewhere. We both talked heavily about romantic intentions, and in fact, at this point, it's all the time. All the cheesy, puppy face stuff couples go through. But I've never done anything online, and at this point, it's all just becoming a bit sus, and I'm getting angry with this guy for using sus so much.
Right?
She's married.
I'm pretty positive she's a real person, but has no intention of ever meeting, but I can't tell for sure. She initiates all the meeting things. I try not to pressure it. We always work through her busy schedule because her job is pretty demanding. That part is actually true. I know all about the position. I can find nothing about her online, and image searches all come back with nothing. Even her name comes up with absolutely nothing. Neither do the email and number searches. She also won't share location on Snap, so that's probably a pretty clear sign, and I'm just being stupid, lol. I think the person is real, but they're lying about wanting to progress things. It's been almost a year and 2 months at this point, and we talk a lot about the lives we're pursuing with each other, but I don't know if I should invest any more time or not.
Has he asked her if she's married? I bet she is.
Could be.
Maybe he is.
Now, if
I
he
don't think
has,
so.
if they call each other back and forth, does he not have like caller ID? I mean, obviously the number's real if she's calling him from it.
I guess you could call through voice chat or messenger.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think the popular one where they get you is Discord now. I think you can even call from it.
But if everything is scheduled on her end, then I would say more than likely she
might be married, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to see if through the comments anybody had mentioned that, but they hadn't.
This should be an aunt. You should just create
what
an
is
account,
her-
Aunt Shay, and just go in there and say Aunt Shay says.
Yeah.
What
Well, I told
would
that
be...
other guy he was a psycho, so.
What would be her gain on this, though? If she's married, she sent him money. I mean, what, is she not getting along with her husband, so she's keeping him around, so she's got a fall guy?
Probably won't. Yeah, probably. She's probably getting attention she's not getting from her husband.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't know.
sounds kind of sketchy to me. A year and 2 months?
It
I don't
sounds
know.
kind
yeah.
of sus.
It sounds kind of
just-
sus.
We're all lonely in different ways, so who knows? I don't know.
I mean, she's got money. Her husband's got money, so she's got enough to send to him.
All right.
So,
That would be true.
I need to find her. So
He's her sugar baby. He's her sugar baby, and he don't even know it.
yeah.
This one was posted
Poor
4 days
fool.
ago. And
Oh no.
I'm just interested to see why it doesn't have any comments because it's relatively short. So it's catfish advice. I'm currently trying to ascertain whether or not my catfish senses should be tingling. Does anybody have experience with catfish who pretend they're in an abusive situation? Like a bad ex who prevents them from being able to move on with their own life, and they'll make up excuses, ignore obvious avenues they could take. I know this is a situation that some people find themselves in, but this one is still setting off the gut warnings. No, she's just not ready. Whoever it is just isn't ready to leave.
Yeah.
You know,
Run far, run fast.
have any of y'all followed the story of the firefighters out of Georgia that are both missing, man and woman?
No.
The only part I saw on it was on someone's channel that I didn't want to go looking at it.
Okay, I won't pursue that, but
Ladies and
punch you right in the throat, Dina. I'm right in the throat.
Hey,
Why do you still subscribe and watch that human filth?
I don't.
She
It was
said she didn't.
So anyhow, make me mad. They are debating, and this has been from what I'm getting back and forth from my public safety. They don't know which of the two is holding the other hostage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, he had tried to get out of the relationship, and she keyed his vehicle and told him that he could never leave her. And
Plot
then
twist,
they
they're
got back together.
They're both in a warehouse, both just pointing guns at each other, and neither of them can leave.
Well, they were
Oh
sitting.
my God.
They were seen in Gatlinburg, and then I think they saw their car come up on a tag reader in like South Carolina. But when they're approached, they're not sure who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, and they're both paramedic firefighters. It's
I have a solution.
really weird love triangle that
I
nobody
have
can
a solution. I have a solution to their
That's
problem. He needs to look at her and say, you know what, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it naked. And he just needs to start taking off his clothes. Nobody can stay angry when they're both naked.
Oh, bullshit.
And then get her gun.
Let him start whirling it around and see if
No.
he
I'm
I'm so sorry. You keep saying that.
I've got an argument. I've got an argument with this. I've
But-
gotten naked, and plenty of women have gotten angry. So I mean,
I wouldn't
maybe
get
I'm
angry. I would be
just-
laughing so hard you'd be able to get my gun.
I mean, they were like, "Hey, it's a birthday party." I'm like, "Oh, my bad. I was, but yeah." No,
Oh,
I got
God.
an argument about that. So no, I
Not
disagree.
in front of the children, Glenn.
Glen's
They
like,
were,
Glen's-
they were
goodness, oh my
18.
goodness.
They were
It's like-
18.
when I get naked, I don't want any complaining out of you. I don't want to hear, why are you in my house? Where did you come from? And who are you?
How did you make it through the second story window?
Ironically, that is a good question that someone asked me. How did you get in my house? That's
Yeah.
It's okay.
I thought I had a key. I don't know. It's a credit card. You get it easy,
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
I thought it was one of those key card things, like at the hotel.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
beeped whenever I ran it past. So
Yeah.
I'm curious how that story is going to end because they're in all the southern states so far, and
I picture it like that Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each
and
other.
no, yeah,
Are they
nobody.
just driving around?
Apparently,
Hey,
they
maybe-
just both didn't show up for duty. They both work
Maybe-
the same department.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
that's
both
weird.
said screw it and they're going they came up with this elaborate story, but they're just going on like a cross-country vacation, trying not to get caught.
Oh.
I don't know.
One's
It's really,
driving, one's in the passenger seat, but they're still both pointing guns at each other.
yeah. I'm intrigued to see how that one's going to turn out because they really don't know because apparently he was abusive towards her, and apparently when he broke up with her, she keyed his car and told him that she was going to kill him. He couldn't live without her, and then both disappeared. So
Wow.
That's
yeah,
crazy, isn't it?
it's a weird
Now,
story.
who keyed
Yeah.
whose car?
She keyed his truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do
And
you
I-
not know that the people in head of the fire department are writing up new rules? You are never allowed
Yeah.
to even look at another person you work
well,
with here.
Oh no, you're not supposed to dip your pen in company ink. No, that's a rule. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
That's pretty
Well,
written. Yeah.
Well, they kind of screwed up, didn't they?
Yeah, but I mean, it happens all the time.
Literally.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. I mean, EMS earn money sleeping. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it comes
Well,
up.
Pretty much.
Wendell, strip and see if it works.
Yeah.
Brenda
No
wants
way.
you to send pictures. So
We are not.
All pictures go to bobbydizzle.com.
That's
no,
right.
Bobby's already seen it, so it's been,
He can see it again in
Bobby already showed it
various-
to me.
in
Okay.
various lighting, different positions.
he's wearing Bobby Dizzle's T-shirt that barn
my
owls don't throw rocks. So
Well, at least he's not wearing his Bucky PJs.
you don't know that. Bobby was.
Bobby was wearing his Bucky PJs.
No, hey, Bobby was wearing Wendell's lucky PJs.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
So this next one is Mom is being catfished. My mom is being catfished by a man on Facebook. His account is incredibly sketchy, even spelling his own first name wrong. He has
Oh my
an
gosh.
accent on the phone, which he claims is Italian, but my ex was from Italy and absolutely did not sound anything like this. He supposedly lives in LA and works in IT. I was able to prove to my mom a few days ago that the pictures on his Facebook and that he sent her are fake. They are from the Instagram account of a well-known influencer's husband. While she understood this and confronted him about it, he has somehow convinced her to keep talking to him. She thinks that some of the pictures could be the real him because he looks so different between photos. This is so effing frustrating for me. My mom is not dumb, but she's so desperate for a relationship that she's willing to continue talking to somebody who she knows is lying. Also, she even told me a while back that she warned him if he lied about anything, she would never talk to him again. Look at
Oh,
how that
goodness.
worked out. She's currently
Yeah.
she's currently trying to plan a trip to LA to go meet him. This
Oh,
worries
no.
me So darn much because 1, the guy is obviously a scam and she will be stood up in LA, and 2, my mom is not in a good financial place right now and certainly does not have money to take time off work and fly across the country for this scam. She's told the guy our home address and sent nudes.
Oh, no.
And God knows what other information, which
Oh,
more than
no.
likely is probably her accountant routing number, her social, her mother's maiden name.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
She
I've
insists
never given him my social security number, so come on.
She insists that she hasn't sent money, but I've heard her on the phone saying that she wants to send him gifts, but he won't give her an address, probably because he doesn't effing have one in LA.
Right.
How do I get her to understand she is being catfished before something bad happens?
Cut off her internet.
We've had it happen to a couple of friends, and I mean, you just have to basically let them figure it out on their own. They won't listen to reason.
But you don't want her to go to LA with he might.
Right.
So I'm trying to think of how to tell this story and be as non-descriptive as possible.
We can go to Radio Free Time if we need to. Is that
well,
time?
it's not. Well, I'll let you do the thing and then I'll tell the story.
Well, I've never been told that before.
Do the thing.
Just hurry up and get it done.
Lady. Now, ironically, I have been told that many times.
That's just do it. That's just do it so I can go back to sleep.
But they usually say, "Is that your knee?" Ladies and gentlemen, WDJY.
I don't feel anything.
Oh my God.
Appreciate your time. And for the bonus hour or the bonus time or whatever the hell, if they haven't killed me yet, you can still find us at the Sportcat shows if the ladies haven't cut my head off or somehow moved out to Pig Farm.
Fed it to your mother.
I'll stick you in a plastic bag.
WDJY listeners, I will give you a safe word if I'm alive next week. Have a good night.
Hi, Rich Fields here, and come on down. It's time for the Sportcats Show.
Late.
Is that Wendell's safe word? I like your dog.
Oh, yeah, I like your dog.
Bob Dole. Oh, sorry.
So for
you can cuss now, Amanda, if you need to. Although you'd probably be least likely out of all of us too. So.
Oh no, I throw in some fucks once in a while. It's going to be my son's first word.
Oh yeah,
the first one of the bonus hour.
My son's going to say fuck to the teacher, and they're going to call me, and he's never allowed at school again.
Oh my goodness.
He's probably better off.
So to save some of the description here, for Amanda and Brenda, my Reddit name is Money Boss, so that should tell you enough. So in my
your name is
on Reddit is Money Boss.
Oh my god.
That's
so
funny.
In my line of work, we deal with this often, and we had an individual come in. And she decided that she was going to leave her significant other of 40 some odd years for this lovely gentleman who was going to be moving to our area to start a free clinic, and was trying to get us to help her send him a significant amount of money from the account that both her and her husband share.
Oh my goodness.
And it is getting about the time that the gentleman should be here to set up that free clinic. And
what kind of clinic is free?
Could be anything.
I mean, how do you make money out of it if it's free?
Donations.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to make money on podcasts. So it's only been 2 years. Need to get some holy water and say yes. Say yes.
Hold on, where are my cards at?
Fucking Grizzly.
So
I heard that.
You know, I've dealt with
Nina's
this
fault.
for
Shut up.
several years. Again, being in my line of work for several years, and I have never had a problem with whenever I tell somebody this is a scam. This is flat out what they do every time. I've never had somebody question it. And this particular person didn't come to me, but was talking to another individual beside of me, and her and I are looking at each other like.
But how do you tell somebody that? Because in their realization, it's
you flat out tell them this is a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend.
You can't pussyfoot around it. You've got to flat out say.
Well, I mean,
this
I'm
is a
sure.
scam.
I have a friend who has a brother who's not all there.
Got a free club?
No.
Oh,
So he met this girl online who supposedly has a job in Florida, but she lives in Washington, but her home address is in San Francisco. And
I'm already confused.
He sent her like $14,000.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And still has not met her or know anything about her or anything.
Hey, that ad I was working on earlier, maybe somebody will answer. So.
Oh my God.
No, you'd show up at their front door without your pants on.
Yeah.
You throw it out the window right there.
There is that. But
Did the lady not believe you guys or anything, Shay? She didn't believe you?
So, I am messaging said person beside of me going,
No,
what the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
And I mean, said other person has been doing this job a lot longer than me.
Yeah.
And she knows the ins and outs of that, but I am more current on the newer types of scams. So we're both just like, because she's not listening. And the individual had been known my friend a long time.
Yeah.
But flat out refused. And she flat out separated with her husband.
Oh my goodness.
And is apparently getting ready to move in with this guy who should be here this month.
Oh no. That's awful.
It's crazy, but yeah, I mean, it happens.
It is. We know someone who thought they were dating a country music singer.
There's a lot of that. Now, there's a lot of those people that
at one point, same person I'm talking about
scam
came in and said that they were. Oh well, I'm also talking to George Strait.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! See.
Yeah. There's so many. What's his name? Morgan Wallens on and Keanu Reeves on TikTok that you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Right.
Johnny Depp.
I just had a country and western person email the show.
Oh really?
And ask if we did interviews, and I replied back, yes, we did, because I do know some people. No, that was a legit one.
Oh,
that was a legit country and western. Well, I don't know if he's country, but it was Mungo Jerry. But the other one had contacted me, the agent, and I was like, yeah, we do interviews. Yeah, whatever. It's, it's fine. And then they come back and say, well, it's $1,000 per hour, minimum 2 hours. And I'm like, no.
You're like, that's what you'll pay me? What?
I can't
Really?
afford $1 an hour. So, I'm in my mom's attic. So come on.
Yeah.
So,
I'm living in my mom's attic right now. Come on, buddy.
Yes, this is the best I got. This is it.
Yeah.
So.
Now, a funnier one that I will gladly say names and tell anything about, because a former friend of mine, her ex-husband he had a weird fetish for her being pregnant.
Oh.
And so they were a very, 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 very Christian household. And I tried to tell her from the beginning that something wasn't right with him. Because, I mean, we were close to the point where, like, I would go spend weekends up at her house. I'd be up there all weekend. And he would try to get her to leave and leave me at her house. And I met him out at the car at one point, and I was like, if you fucking come back up here while you know I'm here, my foot will be so far up your ass. So he chilled the fuck out after that. But so she messages me one day and is like, he's talking to somebody, and she's sending me screenshots of how stupid this motherfucker is.
Oh, wow.
There were 2 nudie pics that this girl supposedly sent him. First picture, the girl's blonde. Second picture, she's got black hair. I'm like, how dumb is he?
There's dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the same day, that quickly.
Oh, no.
Maybe, I don't know.
It could be a wig, but...
And he's sending her pictures of his junk.
Yeah.
And
you only do that on the second date. So.
He was all over all kinds of prego porn and all kinds of stuff. And she's like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, I've been telling you for 6 years to leave his ass.
How many kids do they have?
2.
Oh, good. I thought it wasn't more.
And I said, and you're lucky they got your looks and not their daddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I guess I'm going to have to come to you all for advice if I get in a situation. So.
Oh, yeah.
My advice is always threats of violence. So. But no, I went out there and told him.
Usually the texts I get. So.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I mean, I come as I am. So. No, I had specifically went out there, went up to his window, and I was like, look, motherfucker, if you come back up here and you're trying to get her to leave, when you know I'm up here, I will end you.
Yeah.
We are way up the hill out of holler here. People ain't gonna find you, and people ain't gonna come looking.
Yeah.
I need a banjo.
BobbyDizzle.com. BobbyDizzle.com.
Hey, it's self-defense.
He came up to the door at one point, and I whipped my head around there. I was like, get your ass back in the car.
Yeah,
you know that I'm up here.
Yeah.
You got her 5 other days of the week, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm asking for 2. Fuck off.
He's trying to get her pregnant.
Wasn't there a country and western song that was a group of females that ended up it was a true story? Didn't that end up being a true story?
No.
Okay, I was
thinking Kill Bill, I think, was supposed to be based on a true story.
No, I don't know that.
I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure somebody told me that. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow country and western, so I don't know. But
I mean, I don't know what the dipshit is doing with his life now. I know that they're not together anymore. And she
got a podcast in his mom's attic.
Probably.
Well, knowing him, he will be the type literally living in his mom's basement till they walk down there and find him dead.
You know, cooler down there. So, it's a thought. So,
no,
right?
Like, I'm talking, this family was fucked up. Like, we spent the weekend at her cousin's house watching her kid while she went and did her party thing one night. She paid us in Taco Bell and booze for underage kids.
Oh,
for that weekend.
Boone's Farm?
So no, we got she got us fucking Malibu and orange juice. We were
well, hey, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, you had me at Taco Bell.
Oh, we all saw her. So pissed her off. Good job.
that she's telling me, and she is showing me text. His mother was texting her to send. Well, you need to send him a picture of you posed like this, wearing this.
Oh, hell
and I'm like,
no.
what kind of down that 20-some-odd-year-old man is still sucking on his mama's tit? I guarantee you.
Oh,
Right?
oh. Weird.
Cut the umbilical cord.
He was a freakazoid.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
They're out there.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, and the thing is, I know that she was with him because she'd tell him to go jump off a cliff and he'd do it. And he'd get her anything that she wanted. But I'm like, dude.
Yeah, it ain't worth that.
You are so much prettier and have so much more of a personality than to deal with that bullshit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I still feel the same way about her now? No, I do not. But
Mm-hmm.
because her personality is about this big, but
What'd she end up doing to you, honey?
well, I was only ever of
She took
use
the
to her to
pickle off.
watch. That would have been better. I was only ever of use to her to come do stuff with her so that I could watch after her children.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
And when I specifically said those kids can stay with their dad,
Yeah.
and we can go do something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he had some part to weasel his little Weasley ass in there somewhere. But eventually I was like, nope.
Yeah.
No.
Because she tried to reach back out at one point after their divorce and was like, well, I just want things to be the way that they were before all that. And I'm like,
Too late. Yeah.
yeah, I miss you too. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Toodles. Toodles.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, Felicia.
That's funny. Guess I lived a sheltered life. I don't have any of these stories. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it certainly
Not too
wasn't
many.
intentional.
Yeah.
You know you have some, Glenn. You know you have some.
well, I mean, I do have the restraining order. That is true. So yes, I do have one. So
When are you going to drop that on me?
So, well,
Yeah.
can't find your address. You don't exist. God damn it. So.
There we go. Now I got it.
Yeah, no. So somebody told me to dump you a long time ago. So
Yeah,
should
well,
listen. Yeah, should
that
listen.
obviously didn't work. I'm still around.
Yeah, well, yeah, I tried.
Well, she's like a venereal disease. You can't.
That's right.
You never really.
Penicillin
It's
hasn't
just-
cured it yet.
My-
You're good.
My nickname is Herpes Simplex 1. Right on your ass.
That itch is still there.
Yeah. I just keep scratching it. I don't understand.
Gosh.
Well, you keep scratching it, it don't
Dude.
ever go away.
I remember when you tried to flick me off of you like a booger. It didn't work, did it?
Keep
He
sticking to your
he
fingers.
just got stuck on the finger.
That's right. That's right.
If I ignore her for a week, she still calls me back. I'm like, God almighty. So can't get rid of her.
You know, wait a minute now. I've got a few texts from you like, oh, you're just now texting me? You just don't love me anymore.
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
I play the emo card. You're right.
Yeah.
And then ask for $20. So
Plays a victim.
So you can
I'm
go.
a
You can go
victim.
buy yourself a fucking 24-pack of Mountain Dew.
Oh my goodness. No, they cost more than that nowadays.
no,
Oh,
it's 3 for 15, I think.
Amanda
Yeah.
lost power.
Oh, did she? Oh, darn.
Yeah,
I'm not
when
sure
that
what-
happens.
I'm not sure what happened to Andy. So it may have been my radio comment. So
Oh.
I don't know. He was there and then poof, he was gone.
Well, they have. Yeah, they could have storms up there too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he
could-
might have had
right.
another one blow in.
Whenever I was down home, it started thundering pretty good, and I guess it rained real quick for a little bit, but
It hasn't rained here in Knoxville in like 2 weeks.
It rained for about 5 minutes this afternoon. And it stopped.
It didn't here. It hasn't here.
that's what
It's
it's
been
been doing
dry.
the past couple days, and it's been killing me because I'll be leaving my windows cracked so my car doesn't get so hot, and then it looks like it's going to rain, and I'm running out there putting them up.
Yeah.
And it doesn't rain.
Now in Atlanta, it's been raining like every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're getting like almost to the flood stage down there. So,
oh gosh,
wow.
It's funny. I was talking to Mom, and she's like, "It's getting so hot and hasn't rained. The grass is turning brown." And I was like, "What are you complaining for? We're celebrating it up here. We ain't got to mow."
Yeah, exactly.
Wendell sent Shelby Lowe your link and told him that I wanted him on your show. Wendell, remind me who Shelby Lowe is. I'll have to Google that. Yeah. So, and you need to make sure Wendell to send it to my paranormal assistant Cheyenne. So all that goes through her now. I'm not responsible enough to run the show. So
I'm not either.
Finally got realized.
Well, the other day she was on her own because things just kept turning off, and I was sitting here talking to them, and they're not answering me, and I'm like, I'm over here like pounding my fist, and then I wasn't even on screen.
Hey, at least he was cool. We just kept. I was like, I don't know what happened, and he's like,
I
I don't either. So we just kept.
That's good.
I went back and listened to it, and the guy has to think I'm a complete dumbass because you had just asked him a question, and apparently I was in another dimension or some shit.
Oh wow!
And when I come back on the screen, I'm like, "So tell me, Bob, about blah blah blah," and he just looks at me and goes, "Yeah, I said that 5 minutes ago, but I'll tell you again." I'm like,
"Oh no,
where did I go?"
Okay, so did anybody hear it a little while ago? Like, it cut out for a minute, and then Glenn started talking really fast.
No, I didn't notice that.
I noticed that he was lagging a little bit when he was talking.
Huh. I'll have to go back and find where that is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not on my normal Wi-Fi, so it's like 300 baud now.
Like right now.
It glitched for a minute, and then you started sounding like you were talking really fast.
I've seen that before happen, but not. I didn't see it tonight.
Wendell said that he's a country singer.
Shelby Lowe, is that the one that you? It's not the one that called you, is it?
No. Actually, I got a text. I got an answer from a country and western star that was sent to me by an agent, and I've not answered it yet. So probably should have.
Are they country and western now, or are they just country singers?
I don't know the answer
They're
to
just
that.
country singers.
Oh, if it's this younger guy, he's cute.
They're just country singers now.
Okay, well, whatever. I mean,
All right.
I don't listen to it, so
Okay,
that's not entirely true. Some of it I do. Some of it I do. But
I hope he's got a pretty voice to match that face.
She's looking at him. She's looking at him. She's just.
Well, we've got a Wednesday show. She's a blues country singer. Is that right?
Oh,
Shine?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Glenda something.
See him?
It's her. So, well, I hope.
No, I'm just talking about this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he is cute.
Okay, well, there you go. So hook us up, Wendell. Cheyenne.
Wendell, can you get us Jelly Roll?
No, I wouldn't. No,
I love Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's a good guy.
I want to talk to Bunny.
No.
Why? What's wrong with Jelly Roll?
He's got the teardrop tattoo. No.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't mean that he actually killed someone.
No, he's a good Christian guy now.
Well, okay. Oh my God! So that would be how many shows? That would be how many shows in a row I have Christian people on. I gotta stop this. So
What are you talking about? What's wrong with Christian?
He's afraid he's going to get converted.
oh my god.
He's afraid it's going to rub off on him, and he'll be waking up every morning going, "Thank you, Lord."
I can't say what I was going to say, but I'll tell you later.
You know what?
I'm sure it's got an F and a U in it. So
Nope.
That makes me sad. He cut off all his hair. He had some pretty hair.
Yeah, it's short now.
I've got a couple, I don't know, musicians coming up. So, and then I had to look and see. I got a text from the one from the agent. Well, actually, yeah, it's his agent sent me, and he texted me, and I need to answer him. But I'm stranger than you. I don't know if I've heard that. I don't know if I've heard that. I can't play it because YouTube will put me in prison if I play it.
I
So.
highly doubt he's stranger than you. But okay.
Well, you never know. I'm actually kind of normal by some standards, so
yeah,
not many.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far either.
Wow.
You did.
Three of the women in my life say this.
It sounded like when you yawned, you said I farted.
Oh, I didn't fart. No, I
was like,
yawned.
okay, all right.
I said I wouldn't go that far either.
I was like, oh, well, I mean, you can admit it all you want. That's fine.
My dog is trying to kill himself.
Didn't fart just now.
He's trying to attack himself. Behind the dresser, there's a big round mirror that usually is up on the dresser, but I took it down because I don't like big mirrors around me. Well, apparently a part of it sticks out from underneath the dresser.
Mm-hmm.
And right now my dog is staring at himself with his hair standing up, and he's trying to go in there, and I'm hearing him with this low growl. I'm thinking, should I smack at him and scare the hell out of him or what?
No.
I mean, he is just infatuated. He's just staring.
What was the thing that they did for a while with, it was cats, was it, where they put the cucumber beside him and they would like
yeah.
do that to him.
So
I don't know if it happened the same effect for dogs, but
the song is actually called "Weirder Than You," and he has a Bigfoot in his video. So
cool,
sweet. Yeah, he's welcome on the show. Yeah, we'll have it.
Not the type of voice I was hoping for. It's very stereotypical country, but
well,
his face will make up for it.
I won't tell him that. I'll let you do that, Sherry. So,
hey, if he's anything like shit, what's his name, Vinny? He'll take it as a compliment.
and who was the actor I had last night?
What was it?
Who was the actor I had last night?
Oh, he looked like Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, you said like 2 minutes into the show.
Oh no, it wasn't even a minute in.
Yeah, it is. So.
I was like, because I was like working on the computer, like working on stuff, and I was like, if I'm making any weird faces, it's not at you. I'm working on something. And then I clicked back over, and I was like, and he goes, "Wow, not even a minute in, and I already got it." I wanted to be like, I mean, dude, you got the slicked back ponytail and everything. It just.
He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was a good show. So yeah, it was a good show. So he was pretty cool. And we're getting this publicist now that's getting us a lot of people. So we're gonna be busy on all 3 shows.
Did you happen to look at each of those lists that he sent of who was interested in each show?
Well, honestly, no, I haven't had a lot of time here.
You need to look at this specific email that he sent for who was interested in coming on the Misfits.
Okay.
Because I about wanted to tell him to tell that man to burn in hell.
Which one?
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
We'll talk about that off the air, I guess. So.
Did it have a hairy face?
No. They're not allowed on the show.
I'm trying to.
I probably don't know if it's a celebrity.
The message.
No, New England.
Clam chowder?
Oh, we've had him already.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no-go. So,
That's a no.
That's a no-go. Yeah, that's a no-go. Yeah. Did you see the post I made? There was a group that posted they were looking for Tennessee authors. And so all these Tennessee authors were commenting, and I wrote a nice little comment. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for Tennessee authors for our show too. The page banned and blocked me.
Oh, are you kidding?
I'm like, okay, so Tennessee authors, beware. I don't think that site is legit. So
National Authors in Grocery Stores program?
Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. You can go look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally
well that also says sponsored, so that could be.
Oh yeah, it could be it.
Yeah, but they could have deleted the comment.
Even Ross put that's a thing. National Authors in Grocery Stores,
right?
Yeah.
So I haven't read.
That's a huge seller.
Because that's what I was going to say. What does a grocery store want with national authors?
Yeah, it seems to me they could get better reviews and publicity out of shows like us.
Come write a book on my macaroni and cheese box.
So.
Oh, the hell.
I got 2 authors that just messaged me today. So for the Great and Guardian.
Give you my 5 best Kraft mac and cheese recipes.
Yeah.
We need to get back in touch with oh gosh. The guy that wrote he was the comic books for Thor. He's science fiction. He's written several. What is his name? Mulberry Huckle. Oh, I'm gonna offend him. I don't remember. But he was going to get us some people too, so we need to get back in touch with him. But this publicist is putting a lot of people out there to us. So, and he emailed me and asked me if it was okay if he referred us to other people, and I'm like, yes, please.
But yeah, I was looking through each of those emails, and I was like,
yeah, I haven't had a whole lot of time to look at them. I've been what? Martin Groves, Daryl Denton, or Martin. I know actually Daryl and Barton. I may know Martin, but I don't know. So, but I know Daryl and I know Barton. So I actually went camping with Barton. I think he came to one of the groups. I think so, but yeah. So, and we've got a show next week on July 3rd, which is going to be cool. On Wednesday, we have him, and then we have an author. Don't ask me his name because I done forgot.
Who do we have on Wednesday?
Hold on.
It's an email.
Oh crap! I'm sorry. I gotta get this email. I never look at that email ever.
These kids and their technology. So.
I hate it.
I know, right? Just send me a text.
Well, it was weird because I had got one that it showed before that you canceled it. Danny Anthony.
Danny Anthony, okay. And then Glenda.
Glenda.
Yeah.
Benavidez,
yes. So, so that's gonna be a good
I loved this. That imagine the soul singing love child of Hart, Janis Joplin, and Bessie Smith. That's Glenda.
She's got some great pipes.
Nice.
Her most recent song release is friggin' awesome. So
cool.
Oh, and she is also a preacher.
You're kidding. I'm going on a 5er now? Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna start melting. I'm gonna put an end to this.
Emanating with blues and soul, demanding attention, calling to action, and uplifting the very fabric of love shared amongst us all. Like a wild tent revival preacher, Glenda's sermon is empowerment, enlightenment, and building bridges of understanding, all wrapped in powerful self-expression that moves you from head to the feet.
Oh, well, I'll probably melt. So it's 5 in a row. People are going to start talking about me. Good Lord.
They should.
I know, right?
Well,
you might want to read the bottom part of that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm guilty of this. I didn't read it. So I didn't read all of it.
I'll read it after we get off air.
Okay. All right. And then who do we have on Friday night?
Hold on.
That's a big book.
See, I'm not the only one that has a book. Damn it.
Is that the book from just a show?
Brandon
Good Lord.
Collins.
Yeah.
Brandon Collins.
AI and military speaker.
Oh, that's right. He's the one Matt got that has the high-tech secret squirrel stuff. So cool. All right.
Secret squirrel. You'll just
Brenda?
tell them it's fake anyways.
It probably is. It's AI. Brenda,
Oh my
you got
God.
anything going on?
Yeah, I got my shows on Friday and Saturday nights, 9 o'clock Central Time. Me and Susie. Me and Susie.
Well, after you watch our show, you can go watch hers on tape delay. Make sure to put on your tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Cheyenne, are you going to be on Bracket Bastards anytime between now and the next time?
I am not this week.
Okay.
What's a Bracket Bastards?
Oh, it's a total podcast. It's a great thing. Dina, are you going to be on anything or?
No.
Her couch.
I'm going to be on my butt.
I'm always on mine. It's not a fun thing.
Yeah, well, me too, but
I'm
well,
about
not
to be
yours.
on mine more,
but-
so thank God.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This has been an extra 40 minutes you got. We ran off Siren and Andy, so I don't know.
Dang on it.
Maybe Siren will come back. I liked her, so
I think she's
cool.
I think we might have another Misfit. We'll have to get her talking more. So
Yeah.
Are you
Get a
sure
word
she
in
just
with-
didn't? Are you sure she just didn't like write a note, slip it to somebody in the house, and say, "Go pull the plug quick. These people are crazy."
No.
Could
They
be.
did pretty well.
Could be. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Nighty night.